Good morning, jewellery makers. How are you? Lovely to have your company. My name's Elena. I'm a jewellery maker. And I'm joined by the one and the only, the fabulous, the beautiful, always a privilege and pleasure, Sheila, everybody. How are you doing,
everybody?
darling?
I'm really well. Good morning.
Oh,
yeah, I'm really well. Are you?
Yeah, really well.
Good, good.
It's always a joy to have you in the studios, and always a pleasure to have you joining me for the show. We've got so much squeezed in, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Your kits, stunning.
My favourites, aren't they, really?
Yes. Well, they're high-end, classy glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like you, really.
It's called, I think it's Away with the Fairies. Well, we are that quite regularly, aren't we, really?
Here's me saying just like you, and then you go and say, yeah, it's called Away with the Fairies.
No, just like, which we are sometimes,
well, we are sometimes, yeah.
Not when we're on Jewellery Maker,
no,
mind
of course
you,
not. No, but it is a very classy, sophisticated kit. It's including sterling silver, so amazing high-end strands, but yet really, really affordable, including lots of beautiful pearls.
And lots of different sort of shapes and sizes
yes,
as well.
absolutely. You're going to love it.
Which is a good thing to have.
Yeah, really amazing. But it's not just a kit. We've got so much more to bring you as well, including brand new star buys, more sterling silver opportunities. We've got wonderful earring mounts coming up. We've got brand new lapis lazuli coming up. We have amazing. Let me get it. Star buy coming up in this hour. It's a crescent of the moon, which I love. You know, it could go perfectly with your kit as well, couldn't it?
It certainly could.
Oh, but this little stars, and it's actually got faceted gemstones within as well. It is a complete charm. I mean, straight away, it's so wonderfully whimsical that I think you could use this in children's jewellery. You can use it certainly in. I put this, adorn this onto my charm bracelet without shadow of a doubt. Now this is coming up in about 40 minutes time, so not long to wait. Very high end. I mean, look at that finish and quality.
Gorgeous for a christening present as well.
Lovely for a christening present. Yeah, I totally agree. Or maybe you've got 3 children or 3 grandchildren or something like that, and it's a little bit symbolic to you. Love that. That's coming up in 40 minutes time, but so much more, including amazing bundles, etc, etc, etc. This first part of the show, should we just make sure we're all wide awake? Yeah? I think that there used to be a programme called that, didn't it? We're wide awake. That one. That's all I remember. Amelia, I bet you don't remember that. You're too young, aren't you?
Did the presenter's name begin with T? Yes.
Did the presenter's name begin with T?
T. Oh, there's a challenge to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Seven back of it. Like that.
Oh.
Word association game where you mustn't pause, mustn't hesitate, you get a bonk of the head like this, or a bonk of the head like this. Anyway, on and gone. Now, I can't believe I'm bringing you this. Have you put the price straight in? Martha, eager beaver, look, keen bean. Look at this, all of that sterling silver that you're getting. They are, well, we're saying it's an extended chain, but I would certainly use it as a normal chain as well. You've got 3 meters in total on this spool, only 9 remaining. I've never actually brought this to air previously, but it's such incredibly high quality. How many necklaces can you actually get out of 3 meters? Well, a great deal. How many bracelets? Ooh, I can't even do that mathematics. £32.95 only. It's a lot, and it's going to go a long, long, long way. Straight away we have got Belinda, well done. Valerie, well done. Well, I say Belinda, well done. You haven't checked out yet, my darling. I've got Yorkshire there. Linda and Manchester's checked out. There you go, Belinda, well done. One's on its way to you. Sheila and Martin's with me. Multi-buyers as well coming through. Please do stay on those phone lines. We had how many? 11. Oh, 10. Less than 10. Who's going to get that last one? Everybody's allocating. Good luck, good luck. There's still 1 remaining. Sterling silver earrings coming up next. So if you want your high-end precious findings, then stick with me. Stick with me because we're going to go straight into it. Beautiful quality, faceted gemstone set in within as well. You only need 1 little gemstone suspended from the bottom. There is only 15 of these available. Now talk about the investment of precious metal. We've really gone to town with these. There's a lot of sterling silver actually in each of these shepherd hooks. Now, they've got exquisite white topaz set along the front of your wonderful elongation shepherd's hook drop design. Now, Round brilliant cut, so 57 facets, going to give you an amazing amount of sparkle and brilliance. And of course, if I turn it like so, you can actually see the jump ring just there, where you can actually attach your gemstones or whatever you choose fit. In total, you have 1.25 millimeters in terms of its drop, but look how substantial that sterling silver is. So really made to last, really high-end quality. Last in stock opportunity, those, so do get it as soon as you can. Should be, wow, that's an incredible deal already, $8.95. However, clearance, it's pointless for us as a big global business now. It's pointless for us to have sort of 1s and 2s, 10s and 20s even within our vault. Okay, that's just a no-brainer, isn't it? For sterling silver at $5.95, I mean, it's not a small amount. You know, sometimes when you buy earrings and you actually get them and you put them through the ear and then they kink and they distort and then they aggravate your ear. Have you ever had that? You're not going to find that with these because they are really substantial and a lot of the precious metal has been invested within. Well done, stay where you are on those phone lines. I only hope that you are speedy enough to guarantee success. I mean, if you took these and just 2 simple pearls, so maybe out of the first designer inspiration with the wonderful Sheila, and you've got a really high-end piece of jewellery, perfect for your brides.
Beautiful. They're really, really stunning, and for $5.95.
I know.
I mean, you can even drop some chain if you wanted to.
Yeah, love it.
They are just beautiful on their own, to be truthful.
Yeah, I'd wear them like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're rushing though because it is limited. Limited. Now, I've got a little bit more of these, but there's 30. But it is, well, twit-twoo. It's absolutely stunning. This is my, Martha was saying my favourite chain. It's mine too, where you've got not just those lovely rosary links, but you've got added embellishments which kind of suspend and move and shimmy around the length of chain. 1/2 metre in total. And here's your black spinel. They are all lovely faceted rondelles. So in total you've got a sort of gatherings of 3. Can you see that? Gatherings of 3, faceted rondelles, and look how that gold really makes that spinel pop. It's my favourite combination. The first spinel piece of jewellery I bought was actually gold-plated sterling silver with black spinel, just because I love that combination, the buttery gold alongside, excuse me, the natural black.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Sorry, I just had a little bit of a tickly cough.
You did. You were very, we have to look after you.
Ah, bless you. Yeah, a little bit of a tickly cough there. But it's so beautiful, the movement. It's embracing not just the beauty of gemstones, but the beauty of movement that you can actually get within pieces and designs just like this, but it's exceedingly high end. It is your solid sterling silver, so you're not looking at any base metals here or copper with an overlay. This is solid, precious sterling silver. And I know we say it every single time, Sheila, but it literally is uncommissionable at the prices that we bring it to you at.
Absolutely. I mean, and black spinel, as we all know, it is a regal gemstone because it's in the crown jewels.
Absolutely.
So, and it is, and I mean, it saves you such a lot. I mean, if you had to do that yourself, it would take you quite a time. And I think the fact that it's sort of spinel and sterling silver,
Well, I don't know many jewellery makers who would have the time to actually to make something like this.
I mean, you could, but it would take you hours and hours. Hours and hours to do it.
But uncommissionable, what I mean by that is to source the precious metal and to buy all the gemstones before your valuable time is invested. It's going to come to more than what we bring it to you at today, especially in a clearance price. It should be $24.95. I think you're going to be looking at sort of 3 metre lengths of sterling silver wire if you were to sort of embark on making this yourself, and then obviously the gemstones on top. That's certainly going to cost you more than £24.95. $19.95 is just an absolute no-brainer. Like I said, it is clearance. It's pointless as having sort of 10s and 20s within the vault because it's literally not enough to go around. First thing in the morning, when I know lots of you are busy beavering around, we're going to bring you deals like this that you can't afford to miss. Grab it as soon as you possibly can. I was talking to my friend, a very good friend, Jane. She's my hairdresser as well, but a friend more so. And she was actually asking, she was saying, Eleanor, I really want an anklet. She loves an anklet. She's well known for her anklets, to be fair. I really want an anklet which has got a black gemstone, and I straight away said spinel, and I was thinking about these chains, and I said, oh, it's okay, I'll get you one. And we can split the chain and make one each. But this would be lovely, wouldn't it? Because it's the perfect length for 2 anklets, actually. Perfect
Absolutely
length.
gorgeous.
And it would take no time whatsoever, would it, Sheila, to attach, sorry,
Oh, goodness, no,
a jump ring to it?
No, very, very easy to do that. And if, I mean, you will get a jump ring through those. You really will. And then just add your clasp then to it, and it's done. I mean, even if you wanted to break it down, say you were, I don't know, you
How sparkly
wanted to
these
give
are.
it for presents, they're absolutely stunning.
Oh,
facets
the
on
way,
our
yeah,
gemstones
the
are
way the
amazing.
light performs across a black spinel is so incredibly unique.
It's very classy as well.
Very, very classy. Yeah, I always call it a seductive gemstone, and I
Yes.
truly do think it
Yes,
is,
it
especially with the gold. I just think that combination is amazing. Don't expect deals like this, though, to continue or to see this opportunity at $19.95 again. I highly doubt it's going to be available. I think it's going to be an on-screen sellout, and there's already loads of confirmations coming through, and I'll be doing exactly the same. The reality is actually, this has just reminded me. I need to buy this before stocks run out. Actually, one for myself. Well, in fact, one to make 2 anklet bracelets. One for me and one for Jane, my very good friend. Lovely, and it's only costing me a tenner, isn't it? Really, it's only costing me a tenner each. Fabulous. Well done to you, Anna. Hello to you, West Sussex. Hello to Rosalie. 5 new buyers. London, you're there as well. There's still opportunities to get involved, but only just. This natural, gorgeous gemstone, and again, would look amazing with Sheila's kit, because of course it is your high-end precious metals and of course your beautiful high-end gemstones. That is also going to be another on and gone, because we don't often get to bring you kits of which have got so much in and of this caliber. In fact, I can't remember the last time I brought you a sterling silver kit. Now, as soon as you see the code, as soon as you see the graphics on your screens, that's your call to action, because just recall, is there 70 on the first part and then 55 on the second part. Here we go. Here is your item code. I'm going to take a wander over. We've deliberately separated this into 2 parts, and the reason for that is so that not everybody will want to have the sterling silver chain, not everybody will want the gemstone, so we've done it on purpose. Now, the first part, you're getting 3 charms, 5 bracelets, and a sterling silver necklace. So where do we start? I've got to start with the bracelets, haven't I? I'll show you on the T-bar because they're all laid out stunningly. They are complete bracelets, so they do come if I just turn one forward rather. You've got a lovely Rolo chain, so they're perfectly spherical links. You've got the extender, and of course you've got the 925 sterling silver lobster claw clasp there as well. You're getting 5 of these. They sell like you would not believe. All of our jewellery makers absolutely love them. And again, finished jewellers will actually sell items just like this, and certainly would be what do you reckon, 20, 30, 40 pounds even for a sterling silver bracelet of this calibre and this grade, and you're getting 5 of those in total. Now, you're also getting a sterling silver chain, oval link. This isn't Rolo, but it is Rolo, but it's a little bit more, so it does match beautifully with your bracelets, but a little bit more oval, I suppose, in terms of its shape. Again with the extender, and again with the lobster claw clasp there, so a complete finished item of jewellery. So 6 pieces of jewellery straight away included in this kit, but we're still not done. If you think about it, you've got 3 charms here. You can add 3 charms for, I don't know, 3 grandchildren, 3 friends, 3 sisters, cousins, whichever it might be, and you've got something exceedingly high end. And I've not seen these charms before as well. They're really, really, really beautiful. Okay, choose a personal favourite. Fairy's mine. Oopsie. Sorry, 1 second. I did bend at the knee, I did, I promise. Oh, look at the little fairy.
Gorgeous, isn't she? Yes.
Oh, it is a proper tink. It is Tinkerbell because...
And it's got a tiny little... Is it an emerald in there? I'm not quite sure.
Lovely
Tiny
enamel.
little-
It's enamel on her dress.
It's Is there not a stone in there?
It's
somewhere?
enamel.
Enamel. Ah, I can see that. Ah, I can see it now, yes.
Look, so beautiful. She's even got the little stance, hasn't she, of Tinkerbell. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, 925 sterling silver. So lovely.
I mean, especially if you've got a little bridesmaid as well and you wanted to use it as a bracelet.
But I don't think we ever grow out of fairies,
we don't
do we?
really. No, we don't.
I think
no,
so.
I don't. Anyway.
I mean, I would, without shadow of a doubt, put this on my charm bracelet, without doubt. Now, we're not done, though, because as I said, there's 3 lovely charms to come your way. Now, this one's got a beautiful gemstone set within, and it is a high-end, a very high-end gemstone at that. 22 points of stunning ruby. Wow. Marquise cut, nonetheless, which is the most expensive and wasteful of cuts because of the dimensions and the angles. So the fact that you have got a Marquise faceted gemstone within this charm on its own, again, the price that we're taking this to, incredibly competitive. Yeah, I would happily pay it for this charm on its own. Please do your research for ruby charms elsewhere, and it's really substantial. Now, Martha's personal favourite are the little bells. Now, I think this is very appropriate for a wedding.
Very.
Of course, Hannah's getting married, my good friend Hannah, in June. So yeah, this would be lovely, wouldn't it? As
It
a
really
little present,
would.
something
It
to.
really would.
They've even got look at the
They've
little.
even got the little
dingers.
the little ding dongs. Yeah.
They have. They've even got the little ding dongs. I'm sure there is a proper name for those.
Yes. Yes.
A clacker, Ryan
Or
says.
yes,
A clapper.
clapper. Oh.
Text us in if you know what the dinger is on a bell. What's it called? What's the dingy bit called on a bell? They're lovely, aren't they? And they do move around. It's called a what? A battle?
Oh. Well, there you go.
I prefer dinger.
And I do.
Should we just stick to dinger, everyone?
What I like
Or
about
sometimes a clapper. There we go. Ryan was right.
what I like about these, Ellie, is well that
Definitely prefer dinger.
you can detach them and put them onto something else.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, because
that's
they've
the
got
whole
those
thing.
lobster claws.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can put them on or off, or you can simply remove that clasp if you want to and make it a permanent fixture.
Well, that's what I've done with the one necklace there. I've put it in the centre of the little droplet there.
So
Next to
beautiful,
you,
absolutely
yeah, so-
beautiful. Now, I can't stress enough, you need to check out as soon as you possibly can. This is a lot of precious metal, a lot of high-end jewellery, complete jewellery, 3 charms and 5 bracelets and also your necklace. Should we bring every single piece here under £5 each? Wow, 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 wow. If you are an avid collector of charms, then this is going to be right up your street. I love a charm. I just think it's a really, really sentimental gift. Or certainly adorn it to your own charm bracelet. Wow. Stop permitting, I'm joining you on this opportunity. I love that little Tinkerbell. She's my favourite. I absolutely love that little Tinkerbell. £39.95 only for Away with the Fairies. That's working out at just £4.44 per component for 5 bracelets, for the necklace, for 3 individual charms, one of which has got a Marquise cut ruby set within.
I know, and I mean, if you were to, as I say, as you have done, break it down, where would you be able to buy that at that price?
I don't think you'd be able to buy the ruby or one of those charms at £39.95.
The chain for the necklace on its own, you would pay £30–35 for that.
Absolutely.
In a shop.
I mean,
really
it's so easy as well. For those of you that are new to Jewellery Maker, if you're thinking, hang on, how do I make a complete finished pieces of jewellery? It's so easy. With the lobster claw, you just tuck it on. But you can use that on any of your big branded charm bracelets. For example, I've got that one which is from that place in London, that shop in London. I was gifted it many moons ago. And to buy the charms from that shop, you're talking £50 plus, at least. And they're only sterling silver. And none of the ones I've bought from there, which, like I said, I haven't for many years, but would have had gemstones within.
Oh, gosh, no.
You know, and they certainly don't come with a lobster claw, so they're not easy to put on or off, or with a ruby, Don't forget, you're also getting these lovely ding-dong bells as well. 5 of your bracelets, and also your stunning sterling silver chain. Tons of you getting involved. You've incorporated it with the pearls, which I think is absolutely beautiful. You've encased your little Tinkerbell.
I have, and then I've put the bells on the bottom of a necklace and just put some pearls on it. It's just what you want to do with them, but buy them because the price that they are, and for if you're going to a wedding or you've been commissioned to make some jewellery for a wedding, I mean, it's just a wonderful, wonderful bargain. If you just pop them on the end as well,
Absolutely. We're going to put a text message to show you as well. Coming from Sandra. Hello to you, my darling. She says, hello, lovely ladies. So good to see you, Sheila. I've missed you. I am happy, my darling.
Thank you.
I am happy. Well, I've got Sheila with me.
Thank you, Sandra.
Got Sheila,
really
and I've also
nice.
got a little, quite a big bump coming now, haven't I? So yes, a question for you though, Sheila. Morning all, does the bell charm work, or is it just for show? Thanks, let me just, no, the ding does not dong. I think that'd be a little bit annoying, don't you?
It would really, yes. Especially
After a
as you're
while.
walking down the aisle and this little, you know...
You would sound like a cat.
You would.
I used to always think it was ever so cruel to put bells on cats because, not really cruel, but you know when they're trying to pounce on something, the bells give them away, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It actually gives them away. It's like, oh God, damn it.
So you'll be being given
That
away
bird
if you're
heard me
walking down...
No, the ding does not dong.
No, it doesn't.
But thank you for asking that as well. Absolutely beautiful. For the benefit of those of you that have just tuned in, I'm bringing you an opportunity right here, right now, if you're on the phone lines and on the web, so do dial that free phone telephone number, to acquire 3 charms. There's the little bell one that I've been holding in my tweezers just here. Even if you resold the charms, I'm sure you would get a profit. I mean, what, £10 each? That's an amazing deal for solid sterling silver.
More, really, I would
Yeah,
think
I would
now.
hope more.
Yeah, gosh.
Not just the bells, you've also got this lovely little Tinkerbell fairy. Make sure I'm holding her the right way. With her little enamel skirt.
So
Beautiful,
cute.
isn't she?
So cute.
Absolutely stunning. Again, solid sterling silver. Then we've got the King of Gemstones in a Marquise faceted gem, which is amazing because
What
that's
a
the
lovely
most
gift.
expensive.
What a lovely gift of your bridesmaids in that colour as well.
A lot of sterling silver, Marquise faceted ruby in the centre there of your butterfly. Again, 925. Really substantial. Great gift that Sheila was just pointing out, and I totally agree. And then all of these bracelets, 5 bracelets in total. They are complete and finished. They're your Rolo chains with your extender and also your lobster claw. So you don't need to do anything to these bracelets. And then if you just cast your eyes along the T-bar, you've also got a full, complete, solid sterling silver necklace as well. So 3 charms, 5 bracelets, 1 chain itself, all for £39.95, which is actually working out at just £4.44. £4.44. Now, part 2. We're going to put that on the bottom of the screen, not sold out as of yet, but I'm going to show you everything that you can get within this kit first. Now, part 2. We've deliberately separated this kit so that basically some people might not want the charms, some people might not want I can't see why, but so it's down to you then. You've got more choice, more options. Now, starting with Sheila. Now, I know you have amazing talents.
Thank you very much.
You do. But where on earth did you find 100 metres of silver-coloured 0.6 wire from?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. This is like gold dust.
I know. And it's perfect for wedding jewellery, you see. That's why I had to get it.
100 metres.
Perfect for wedding jewellery.
I know. Just to give those of you that are new to Jewellery Maker right now a heads up, this will already have lots of buyers on the phone lines. Just because it's like seeing, I don't know, what's it? It's like seeing a chocolate teapot.
It is, yes.
It's like seeing pigs fly.
Yes.
It just doesn't happen that frequently. Or when it does, I tell you what, they are grabbed up and snapped up like within seconds. Now, this is just one component of what is a really substantial kit, part 2. 0.6mm wire, which, like Sheila said, is great for your wedding jewellery because it is that finer gauge, but yet it still has structure, doesn't it?
Yes, it's still, you can actually do structure with that, yes.
So we'll be showing you some more, obviously the demonstrations with Sheila will include this wire itself. So fascinating fascinators, hair tiaras.
Fascinate, yeah, great for doing sort of leaves and sort of things like that, where you can actually use that as your base. So it's really a base for.
And you've just got oodles of it as well, haven't you?
Yes, you have. Yes,
so
you
much.
Have. You've got so much.
Okay. Where do we go from here? I have to start with these delicious, uniquely shaped pearls. Now, these are what look like a biwa pearl. A biwa pearl and a keshi pearl, but it's basically location, so neither are more desirable than the other. They've got really organic, unique shapes, so top drilled biwa pearls in these lovely, stunning silvery colours. And again, Sheila's actually just taken just one or two of these and actually made that the focal of the design, and that's what I love. We're really embracing your organic shapes of pearls, certainly in 2016, so that's why, again, it's more difficult to get hold of these currently, because they always sell out, very on trend, very fashion forward. But more pearls coming your way, and what a selection. I love this selection of shapes that you've chosen here, Sheila.
Yes,
because some are more rice and some are more somewhat horizontal, vertical. Yes.
And
saying
round.
it the right way round.
Yes.
And round,
and
yes.
Round. I mean, and they're lovely for anybody that's new to jewellery making, just with the biwa pearls, is to just put them in between, because they're so organic, they sit differently, you know. So for anybody that, as I say, that is just starting and thinking, well, what can I do with those? That's the simplest way to use them.
They do. They accent really
They do,
beautifully.
they do.
Look how well. I mean, that's so stunning, isn't it? And again, you can see those different shapes that I was referring to. Still not done though, because you've got another two more pearl strands to go alongside this kit as well. So we're up to well, hang on a minute, 4 strands of pearls, including the biwa. And then you've got these lovely rounds as well. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Delicate, aren't they? Very
really
pretty.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm a huge advocate of the smaller size pearls.
Yes, and they are very delicate, and when you bunch them together, they don't look clumsy. They're just so pretty and,
in
and
total,
very fairy-like.
you've got 5 strands of pearls here. So the biwa, and then you've got... our specifications actually aren't showing 5. You've got 5 strands of pearls coming, all different shapes and sizes. So let me just show you. There, one here, then you've got your biwa pearls. Then if you move along here, you've got slightly different ones just there. And again, just next to them, more elongated. And then just at the end by my wrist, you've got a different size there. So 5 strands of pearls in total, all with their own unique shape and size. But still not done with the genuine gemstones. How about we add some real bridal beauty, faceted white quartz. And again, it's an opaque gemstone, but you've got loads of sparkle or luster, haven't you, across the surface of this.
Yes, you have.
So beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So this is, hang on, 4, 5, 6 strands. So very gem heavy, plus 100 metres of your 0.6 wire. It should be coming your way at £72.65. However, our kits are not, well, Sheila's kits are always very high end. However, we can negotiate the best, most affordable price tag. We will have lots of buyers already. I haven't looked at my call screen as of yet, but getting involved just for the wire alone, because it is quite literally like gold dust. Andrea, Michelle, Lynn, well done to you. $44.95, that's a substantial, what, 40% saving? Without shadow of a doubt. Can I just hold out all of the strands now, because you've got 2 of the pearls which are the same, so just so you don't confuse. Here we go. Sorry, that was me actually that probably confused you.
And they go a long
there.
way, Ellie, as well. I mean, if you're
do.
buying this for, as I say, a wedding commission, or even making the jewellery yourself, then you're getting a lot of jewellery for just under £45.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you've created tons.
What would it cost you if you've got to go and buy all of this?
Oh, gosh, heaven forbid. It would be an awful lot, wouldn't it? I'm just holding out those white pearls individually so you can see. The 2 in the centre are the same size and shape, and then you've got the 2 either side. That was me, actually. I didn't mean to sort of confuse anybody. Just so you can see and clarify. But there's 4 in total, so yeah, you're still getting the same quantity, as I said. 4 of these strands. Then you've got your your biwa pearls, which I'll lay this side of my hand so you can actually see those, which are just stunning. And also you've got the white quartz, which are lovely faceted rounds and just look so amazing next to all of the strands that you've got here. And 100 metres of your wire. Again, loads of you getting involved. I'm not surprised at all. Now, let's show you all of wonderful Sheila's designs and inspiration. Because don't you think those colours go perfectly with the charms and the sterling silver?
They really do, and I think the charms, they're just so adaptable. You can put them in any piece of jewellery that you want to, you know, whether it be a bracelet, a necklace, pendant section, just one of them on their own on the chain is just beautiful for a gift.
You've kept it quite simple here. If I just literally pop with your little with your bells,
with the bells,
here,
and just
you've kept them quite simple and just put one suspended, one little, almost like the rope that you would see.
Yeah,
so beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, when you're
ringing bells.
Ringing bells,
That's something that that looks great fun actually.
It is very noisy though. You have to wear
ear protectors. Have you made a beady bead?
I have, yes.
Wow! Now a beady bead, folks, is lots of beads making one big bead, basically. I've not seen it with the tiny pearls though.
No, that's what I thought. I thought, oh well, yeah, I'll do one of those just to show how you can do them with the tiny pearls.
Now, if you're thinking, I want to learn how to make one of those, then again, do go on our beginners workshop, or you can go onto our website. There's also
bridal workshops.
Bridal workshops. You do it on there as well. Check out those as soon as you possibly can, because it's already very, very sought after, and lots of you getting involved. Now, so what we're going to be doing is obviously showing you as well how you can actually get started. For those that are new to jewellery making, thinking, how do I do this? How do I get into my bridal jewellery? It's very addictive. It was Sheila that actually started me making jewellery.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a great passion for wedding jewellery. I really do love it. And I think it's such a big saving on your budget too.
Oh, really is. And I think there's something really therapeutic about doing your hair combs and your tiaras and things like that, because it's not massively complex, but yet really effective.
And it's such a diverse, you know, because you can sort of go back to the 1920s and go all to this, you know, the sort of styles during the different generations, or you can, you know, stick to the traditional.
Yeah,
but
so
I'm just
lovely.
going to show anybody that is new to jewellery making just how to make a basic base to a comb and then just do a few sort of sprays off it.
Now again, the hair combs are very inexpensive. You can actually buy them from our website. I think they're a couple of £2 or something like that. We might even be able to put the code at the bottom of the screen for you. It's literally about £2 or something like that, isn't it? Some
very,
£2, £3, £4. Not a great deal.
Yes.
And you do get many of them as well.
You get 5.
Yeah.
5? Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I think so, the packs of 5. Okay,
really
so how do we go? You're going to be demonstrating the hair comb?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. So I've already started, because obviously, you know, you don't want to sort of be here ages watching me do something that's quite repetitive. So I've started off, get your comb, and then what I've done is I've actually started to thread. Now I've done it in 3, so you've got a little sort of, I don't know what you call it, a little budded flower head, isn't it really?
Yeah.
I suppose. And I'm going to show you how to actually do that now. So I'll move this out of the way. Have we got a black?
We'll move that out of the way. You spilt your tea on your beading
No, that's
tray.
not me, no. I was looking for a clean one, but that's... I'll go and get a
I'll tell you what
clean
we'll do is I'll pass you my black, 1 second.
Yes, the blackboard.
You stay there a
I'll
sec.
put that, oh, there you go, bless you.
Oh, Amelia's
Thank
on
you.
it, look.
There you go. Thank you, Amelia.
We should stay put, shouldn't we? Amelia,
Yes,
she's always
she's
on
there.
it. She's
She's
good
there.
as gold, isn't she?
So, as you can see on
Amelia's our
Blackboard
floor
better
manager,
now.
by the way, just in case you're wondering who Amelia is. Yeah, that's wonderful. We can see
You
it now, can't we?
you? So if I sort of lay that down, you can actually see that there's sort of 3 of the tiny pearls sort of standing together in a row. So to actually do that, I'll get some of the little pearls on here. Okay, so imagine I'm starting from fresh now, but when you do start at the end of a comb, always wrap the wire around quite a few times, because it then seals it before you actually start threading on your pearls or whatever gemstones you're using. Okay, and then just pop on 3, 1. They are tiny, but they've got quite a generous hole that you can see quite clearly, as you can see. So pop on 2 first, and then just thread on 1 like so.
And just wrap it around.
As you can see, that's the 3 before it. So I've just put 1 on, then pop another one on right next to it, okay, and then just fold it round, then go in the middle of those two and then pop on another pearl. Okay, and then you can see we've made now the 3. Just hold that together while you actually push it round. And because this, I've used 0.4 wire on this because it is very, very fine, and that does go through without showing any of the wire very much. So if I hold that up that way now, you can see how they're sitting.
See, it's so lovely, like so.
Yeah, it is. If you just wanted that
Well,
on
if you think you're not going to see the comb itself, are you? You're just going to have this lovely row of pearls across your hair. That looks so beautiful.
And you can actually, you can even drop some chain off the end of your comb as well, and pop some pearls on.
I like the simple comb like that.
So I will do it again just for anyone.
You know, you do know I'm getting married next year. You do know that, don't you?
I know.
So I might have to rope you in, Sheila.
That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I know Hannah's fully utilising all your wonderful bridal skills. Hannah Bennett, by the way, she's obviously related to the lovely Sheila, my very good friend. So yes, I'm sure there's going to be lots of wonderful, stunning bridal pieces going to be made for that wedding.
Bits and bobs. So yeah, so I've now got the 2 on there now, and I'll fold that round and then.
Oh, and of course, yeah, lots of jewellery makers were at our wedding show. Oh, not ours, but at the wedding show in the NEC last weekend.
Yes.
So I'm sure you're feeling very, very inspired. The price that you pay for what, veils and veil combs and tiaras, hundreds of pounds, aren't they? Hundreds of pounds. I was watching a sort of bridal programme the other day, and it was about this. It wasn't that one, no. And Tom's laughing at me, my fiancé. He was like, "Elle, are you going to become one of those brides?" I was like, no, I've always, and I genuinely have always watched those programmes because I do like making bridal jewellery and things like that.
It's every girl's dream, isn't it? As well?
Yeah, exactly.
Really special.
But do you know what they call it when you put the dress on and then you put all of
the accessorize
and things like that? They say, right, come on then, let's jack you up.
Is that what they say? Well, it's not very.
Yeah, like a car. That's the expression they use. I was like, why do they keep saying that?
Can they not think of something a little bit
more pretty?
Yeah.
I know.
There's another challenge.
I tell you what, though, doesn't it make a difference, all the accessories?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Massive difference.
Yes. And it's such a lovely time. You have to savour every moment,
yes.
I think.
So, Sheila, just to prepare you, make sure that you are free next summer.
I will be. Just let me know when and what.
Oh, bless you. You're so sweet.
So what you have to do then is you have to start making some little sort of adornments. Like if I pop that down there, you can probably see that. Or if I hold it up nearer the camera and maybe hold it up like that, you can actually see. So I've started to do a twist with 3 pearls at the top, and then I've gone down to 1. And these are what you make. You make lots of little sort of sprigs and sprays, and you can join them together. You can make lots of different ones. So I'll show you just how to do that as well.
Those sprigs that you've actually done there really turn it into a really floral piece, doesn't it?
Very sort
this
of
is
fairy
such
tale,
an amazing hair comb.
And it is so simple to do. It's just using your own creativity as where you want it to flow, you know.
You know, how much, this has probably cost, what, a few pounds to make in total?
Yes, exactly.
And yet you'd be charging, I'd hope, if you were at maybe at the 40, 50, 60, hundreds of pounds. I know from personal experience when I've been to wedding shopping with some of my very good friends, you know, tiaras, and they were the crystals, so not even gemstones, sort of cut glass, £300.
It costs an awful lot, and I think this is one way where you can help your budget by making your own wedding jewellery.
Absolutely. Or friends or something.
Friends, or helping friends out. So what I've done now, I've taken, because I've already got one of these on now, whenever you're doing another spray, you always go back to where your 2 pieces of wire were, okay? So I'm going to bend that back now, and then I'm going to push those 3 pearls together. Okay, so they form this little, exactly the same,
little bud, almost.
Exactly the same as what's on the comb, but just obviously you're not wrapping it round, you're actually bunching the 3.
Yeah.
And then just literally with your finger and your thumb, just literally twist. And twist it for a little bit, okay?
And it's better to use your fingers, isn't it, rather than tools for tiara for hair combs and twists?
Definitely, yes.
Why is that?
It's easy to manipulate the wire.
Okay.
Because you've actually got a grip on it. Now, as you
So
see...
it goes where you want it to?
Yes. I've taken that pearl now right back into the centre there, okay, of where that first bud we've made was there. Move that out of the way. And then I'm going to hold that again, and then I'm going to twist that just for a little bit again, okay? And then look to see how far you are near to getting to that centre section there, which is a little bit of wire that's left, and then pop on another pearl. And
so you don't actually do these attaching individually as you go?
You can make these sprays in sprays of 3, 5, it just 7. It just depends how much wire you've cut off in the beginning. Whatever you do, always allow enough wire to, or as much as you can handle.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you're happy with. I mean,
and you're not restricted because you've got 100 metres in this kit, so it's going to go a very long way, believe me.
So, so if you look at that now, I've got a little spray of.
I love this shape of pearls.
There, and then I'll make another one. I'll probably make a longer one there, so that it's coming down at different levels.
Do you know what they remind me of? Gyp.
Yes.
The flower gyp.
You're absolutely right. Yes, they do. They do.
Which is so pretty, aren't they? They smell terrible, but they look really pretty, don't they,
And
gyp?
it's a very, very popular sort of thing to have in your bouquet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely stunning. And it's that. If you've not heard of gyp, there is the Latin word.
Gypsophilis, isn't it?
Is it? There we go. Gosh, I tell
say
you what.
Hey, that's good this time in the morning. It's
check
only
you
quarter to
out,
9.
Sheila. I only know it as gyp.
Gypsophilis, yeah.
Gypsophilis.
Gypsophilis, yes.
Wow. Well, yeah, it is lovely. It's kind of like tiny little buds, white buds, aren't they?
Exactly what. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to pinch that one again, but with this one, whoops, I'm just going to make it a little bit longer. Okay. So, and then you can see then how.
I'm still really impressed by the gypsophilis.
Gypsophilis. Well, I think that's what it is.
It does sound like a dinosaur. Gypsophilia.
Gypsophilia, that's it. I was close. Oh. See, I'm not a great gardener.
Blimey, that's good, isn't it?
Gypsophilia, that's
good. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'd got it almost right.
Yeah, hey, listen, 10 out of 10 for effort.
Yes.
For effort there,
Yeah.
absolutely. Gypsophilia.
Gypsophilia.
I think they both sound like dinosaurs, don't they?
Sounds like a song. Gypsophilis, that what was his name used to sing? Oh, I don't know, anyway.
We've got a little message I hear coming through for you. It's about your gypsophilis. No, it's not really. It's not really. A message from Lynn in Belfast. Good morning, lovelies. Happy International Women's Day. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. I spotted that this morning. Happy International Women's Day, everybody.
To everybody. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I need to read up on this because I don't really know what that involves. Is it just celebrating women?
Is that anything to do with the suffragettes or anything? Or
I think it's generally celebrating women as a whole.
Oh, well, that's
which I'm all for.
So they should.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Totally agree.
So there we are. So I've now done a longer one. So as you can see, just doing exactly what I showed you earlier on. And then as you can see now, you've got these different sort of sprays of your, you say it now, gypsophilia?
Gypsophilia.
There you go. So if I hold that
there
up, you can see
so
that.
Lovely.
And then you just start to attach those onto your comb in any way you can put them down. That way if you want to. Like
so just build it up progressively?
You just build it up progressively, yeah.
Now yours has actually kind of got a fountain like spray, hasn't it?
Yeah, well that's what you do. You sort of build up the different sprays, you can turn them that way, which I think I did on that one. So you can have it either going backwards, coming forwards, and then what you do then, I still got enough there to probably make another section there. Yeah. And then you just do as many sections as you can on as long a piece of wire as you can, and then just keep building up these little sections. And then just don't be frightened to sort of, you know, turn one way, turn one back another.
Oh,
they're very, very palpable.
Yeah, so you've gone from the middle there, haven't you?
I've gone from the side here. If you imagine that
I see what you mean.
Here,
yeah, is that
bit there is your
and you've
start,
worked across.
probably leaning a bit further over.
So
and then you just work
beautiful.
across, doing those sections all the way along. And then I think I did a few little sections just rolling some of the sort of pearls over in the middle.
To make that little
you can
cluster.
do whatever you want. You can make a little flower. It's literally up to you.
It's very freeform. That's what I was saying. It's very therapeutic. You know, I don't think there's any right way or wrong way.
No, that you can.
At all.
No, as long as you're making these sort of stems and sort of doing them, you can do singular ones. You can mix other gemstones with it. It really is your own creativity. And I could make another one of those and it make them completely different.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Thank you so much, my darling. As always, Sheila really, you did inspire me to start making bridal jewellery. Absolutely love it. And this kit I'll be buying as well because I've been longing for. I haven't made any for ages because I've not been able to get hold of that wire.
And also, I think because the beeweed pearls, you could make something for the mother of the bride or a guest or whatever.
Yeah,
so
that's a really good point. Yeah, something fascinating for your mum. Yeah. Now it's time for our first star buy, Sheila. Are you ready? Because there's loads coming up. But the first, foremost star buy is coming up, that lovely half crescent charm, after this. We have 50. That's it, 50. You've got wonderfully set black spinel within a beautiful half crescent. This is a finished item of jewellery, and isn't it lovely that, and I do get very sentimental sometimes. I didn't get a chance to go down and see my mum this Mother's Day, but I'm seeing her this weekend, so that's why. Yeah, I felt ever so guilty, but it's, I didn't get a chance to go down, so happy Valentine's Day, Mum. I've already said that to her, but anyway, I love it, because Tom and I were wandering around sort of our local town, and I think it's lovely that you see men walking with big bunches of flowers, little kids with their little personalised gifts. I'm talking about Mother's Day, just because it's just gone, and my personal thoughts, I suppose. But every single time, whether it be Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, whether it be, if you walk past a specific brand of shop which sells those charms, they're absolutely rammed, and it's the name that draws everybody. And obviously the ideal of the idea of owning charms, because it's a very sentimental gift. They've been around for centuries without shadow of a doubt. But it is, of course, the designer name that draws everybody. Now, I actually went in one of those the other day. Generally, I never do, just because I just think, well, you know what, why would I? They're never going to be able to, oh gosh, compete on price point. Yeah, you might find similar designs, of course, because there is there's so much inspiration in the worlds of jewellery. You might do, but I did actually go in the other day, and I thought, yeah, okay, there's some really, really pretty jewellery here, but such high-end prices. Now, 50 of these are available. I know Mother's Day is done and gone, but this is one of those gifts that I'm thinking straight away, just because she deserves it, just because you've got a best friend that deserves it right now, just because you deserve it right now. Treat yourself, because this is going to be super affordable. Trust me, very, very, very affordable for genuine gemstone, sterling silver in a lovely half crescent. So, I don't know, it reminds me of sort of my childhood days. It reminds me of everything sort of whimsical. It reminds me of you know, hopes and dreams that I had and still have got, of course, or different hopes and dreams, because they do change and evolve over time. I just think this is a really positive charm, and one which is going to mean something to a lot of people, mean something to perhaps everybody, and have their own personal meaning. But there are only 50. I can't believe, oh really, 25 now. Sterling silver with your lovely black spinel, round brilliant cut set within. John and Janet bought 4. What a lovely gift idea. Elaine's bought 3. Alison's bought 2. Aren't they incredible? Yeah. Martha's saying, this is what you put in your bottom drawer for gifts. Do you know, the thing is, though, I don't know if I'd be able to. It's too beautiful. And unless I was multi-buying, and one was going, one was like for my mum, and one was for my best friend, and one for myself, one for my future mother-in-law, and my future sister-in-law. You know, I just think this is a really hopeful and positive charm. If everybody checks out, we've got 10 remaining. That's it. And this is going to be one of the most affordable sterling silver charms that we've ever brought you. $9.95 only. It is complete and finished. You need do nothing to it whatsoever. Maybe if you've got a nice little chiffon bag or one of our lovely velvet bags, obviously put it in that and send a nice message just because, thinking of you or something like that. I don't know. It's just a really nice thing to do, I think, just because presents mean so much more, don't you think? Don't you think? Like it just spoils. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be really expensive or anything like that. Like now, we break what's a tenner. You can buy a box of chocolates for £10, can't you? This is going to last forever and something that they're going to think of you every time that they do wear it. Or yourself. Like I said, it doesn't have to be somebody else. Well done to each and every single one of you. We are down to the last few opportunities now. We have only 50 of these. Let me just move that out of the way so I can say hello to you all. And many of you are choosing to multi-buy. Rita, hello. Petra, Staffordshire, hello to you. Patricia, Lorna, Helena, nice to be with you. Angela and Sarah, and London and Julie and Amanda and Gloucestershire and Sharon and Elizabeth and Alison and Harriet, nice to be with you. Claire, well done. Because that sold out so quickly, I've got time to squeeze in a couple more star buys. So it was a toss-up between, well, this was always going to be a star buy and it was always going to be an on and gone sellout. I'd love to get it myself, but well done for those of you. Sold out. So we might, yeah, that quickly, yeah, we've got time to squeeze in a few more little cheeky deals, including your wonderful agate. That's a real, it's a lovely collection of colours, but they're all faceted rounds, 3mm and 5mm, which is we don't see every day. Now, whether you choose to keep them as they are in that multicoloured selection or separate them out and sort of colour grade them, absolutely your choice. You get 2 strands of the multicoloured faceted agates, which are 85 carats, and it's a 36 centimetre strand, and they're 5mm rounds. I beg your pardon, they're not, they're 3mm rounds. Aren't those colours beautiful? They're quite patriotic. All you need is a little bit of white in there. It is a bit like bunting. Oh, I love a bit of bunting. I was looking at bunting the other day for the baby's room. I like a bit of bunting. Yeah,
Gotta have that.
a bit of pink bunting.
Yes.
I think that's going to find its way in there. I don't know whether Tom's going to agree, but whatever. I like a bit of bunting. And then you've got your black, dramatic agate faceted rounds, and these are 5mm, and you've got 2 strands of these, so 4 strands in total. Don't they work lovely? Can you imagine just popping, hang on, let's just get that white agate from Sheila's kit. Doesn't that look lovely? This is white quartz, I beg your pardon, from Sheila's kit. Or some of your pearls. Beautiful, wouldn't it? If I take those 2 black ones out, then you have literally got something like the Union Jack, haven't you, right there? They are Union Jack colours, aren't they? I love this bundle. Now, but also great for beginners, great for established jewellery makers for replenishing your stash. Not often do we see the 3mm rounds, or 5mm actually for that matter. Great and versatile for accenting, using as alternatives for spacer beads. Great to simply start making stretchy bracelets. If you've never made a stretchy bracelet, listen, if I can do it, then anybody can do it. We have actually got sort of examples. We've got a stretchy bundle coming up next, actually, which will be perfect. Get this, and you can also make these as well. Should be £17.80 for 4 strands of faceted gemstones, all agate, multicoloured, and also you black, instead of £17.85. £11.95. That's £3 per strand. It's so simple to make a bracelet which you can stack up and layer up like that, especially in this size. It's a very, very wearable size. Sheila, you're sort of you mouthed to me then how wonderful these are.
I thought that was a lovely combination.
It is a lovely
really,
combination,
really
isn't
do,
it?
Yeah. And it's the rounds in there. They're great for the seedy beads, beady beads that are made in
you
the.
could make your fascinators
You
and hair combs out of these, can't you?
I think Linda did something like that on one of the DVDs.
Did she?
She did those. She did that colour combination.
They're
of a
not too big,
fascinator.
see. They're
No,
not too
they're
weighty,
very-
so they will
no.
hold.
Yeah.
You know, the demonstration that Sheila's just given you with your
They
hair
will hold
comb,
those as well.
they'll hold,
Yes,
won't they? That
will.
position. So maybe for races, or maybe your mother the bride, or maybe your bridesmaids, or something like that, and you want to have those
Put
colours.
a flower in the middle, maybe, or
Yeah.
or some feathers, or absolutely beautiful.
They're so
they would be.
versatile, aren't they, this shape? That's why they're always so popular. And at less than £3 per strand.
That's
Hello,
an
Morag.
amazing-
Hello to you, Kate. Hello to you, Angela. Very, very, very busy this morning. Lovely to have your company. I tell you what, should we step into a bit of stretchy heaven? I think it's probably the first piece of jewellery that most people choose to make, because it's so easy. Because it is so easy. Now, how, and everybody's going to start somewhere, and it's certainly where I started from. I actually made Tom a stretchy bracelet the other day, funnily enough. And he wears it. He wears it without shadow of a doubt. And you can incorporate any gemstones, but this is literally all you need to make a stretchy bracelet. You've got 25 metres of your elastic just here. It's 0.8, so it's that little bit thicker, because obviously that's the whole mechanism of the piece of jewellery, essentially, so you do want it to be strong. Now, we've outsourced this. This is actually from Beading, which is certainly a supreme brand in jewellery making, and you can see it's stretch cord. If I turn it like so, 82 foot. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of bracelets. If I turn it like so, you can just see how substantial that is. Top tip, actually, maybe if the gemstones will actually cover it and hold it through the drill hole, double up your elastics just so it does hold that little bit more. And don't use glue, because some glue will actually eat into the elastic itself. Use a little bit of clear nail varnish. That works just as well. It's even got on the back how to notch your elastic, so a demonstration just there. So that's all you need to know, basically, and add your gemstones. Now, I love this.
But also, what another little tip is with it is just pop a little bit of clear nail varnish in between your double knot, if you're doing a double knot.
Yeah, absolutely, to add to the security.
Yeah, it just...
I've not brought this colour before.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's a lovely blossom pink of your shell pearl. Now, for those of you that don't know what a shell pearl is, it is basically a genuine gemstone, but it's reconstituted. So, basically, we take shell, which is ground down to a fine powder, and then it is reconstituted into these perfectly spherical shapes, and obviously can be dyed. In this case, they've got that lovely nude colour, which is so incredibly on trend. It's everything that a culture pearl aspires to be, as in perfectly spherical, absolutely smooth nacre surface, and of course lovely colours as well, and big sizes. Look at this, so lovely, isn't it? Many of our guest designers actually prefer shell pearls to pearls, because they are sheer perfect, utterly perfect in their shape.
And the colours as well, they're normally quite delicate colours.
But I've not seen this colour.
No, I haven't, excuse me.
Now, both of these, that's at least two stretchy bracelets, and you've got oodles of elastic.
I think you get 3 out of there.
Probably
Elena.
3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Coming your way today, this morning, if you're on the phone lines. $6.95. Plus the elastic. I mean, you would get... I mean, that's a lovely colour, isn't it? It's a really wearable colour. It's going to appeal to all ages, all generations. It's a wearable piece of jewellery, which you can just literally have on and you don't have to think about it thereafter. If you want to have more help with your stretchy bracelets, again, just look on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. There's loads of tutorials there. And if you speak to our contact centre on that free phone telephone number below, they'll even send you a Get Started DVD, which does teach you how to make various sort of the foundations, if you like, of jewellery making. We'll bring you all the inspiration and also the knowledge that you need, and also all of the wonderful components at a super affordable price tag. I love these colours. You know, if you think about a nude pair of shoes, they're so on trend. Nude clothes, so on trend. How easy would it be, and how quickly can you make a stretchy bracelet, Sheila?
Very quickly. Very quickly. Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
I'd say probably a couple of minutes.
A minute if you can be really quick and
we could do a challenge one day, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could, yeah.
Could do a challenge, see how quickly we can both make. We've got challenge weekend coming up this weekend, actually, haven't we? So maybe, challenge L, how quickly can you do a stretchy bracelet? Should we have a stretchy off?
Stretchy off. But they're such gorgeous summery colours, aren't they?
Yeah, but you know, it does. Simplicity does not necessarily mean that it's going to be less beautiful. quite the opposite.
And what you could do, you could layer those as well. You could maybe have 3. You might even get 4 if you put maybe from your stash a little gemstone in between, or a,
do you know,
or
I was just thinking,
spacer bead, or
what's really popular is to use a stretchy bracelet as a charm bracelet now as well. So you've just seen the 3 charms earlier on. There's nothing stopping you looping those in between the gemstones.
I do have a couple of stretchy
Oh,
bracelets
they're absolutely flying out the doors. Look how many of you are there loving a stretchy. We all love a stretchy. Who hasn't got a stretchy bracelet in their collection?
I tell you what, Elle, they go really well at craft fairs because they're simple to make, they're easy.
Everybody can wear them.
Charm, yeah, absolutely.
One size kind of fits all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what have we got coming up throughout the morning show? More from the wonderful Sheila, of course. We've got big bundles of beautiful pearls. We've got new aquamarine coming your way. We've got amazing lapis lazuli. We have got the most exceptional carved smoky quartz. So new that we found out about them this morning. They arrived here in the studio. I've never seen, shall I show you actually? I've never seen any etching like it. I need to be really quick because we are running out of time. These are coming up as well, so do stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere because we're back after this.
Live every day from 8 AM to 9 PM. So come and join in and get creating with Jewellery Maker.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair comb, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back, everybody. Nice to have your company this morning. My name is Elena and you're watching Jewellery Maker. Oh, look, what a privilege. The queen of JM, it is Sheila.
Oh, I wish.
You are. You are. Bless her, yes. We'll all curtsy in the presence. Oh, absolutely. What a morning so far. It's only been an hour. We've got loads more. Yeah, and believe me, there's loads more to come.
Goodies.
Have you ever seen smoky quartz quite like that?
No. I can honestly, hand on heart, no.
We didn't really get long to peruse because we were rabbiting away. Well, I say we, it was me. But these are double carved on both sides. These are at 11 a.m. today. I don't think we've got anything even remotely like it in our vault. We've certainly never had anything like it previously. They're incredible, aren't they? And again, double carved, so on the front and also on the back. Genuine smoky quartz, hand carved, big sizable, beautiful pendants. Amazing. They're coming up at 11 o'clock. We've also got an incredible strand of aquamarine. We've got beautiful lapis lazuli. We've got wonderful labradorite. We've got oodles of pearls coming up as well. 10-strand pack to be coming your way. We've got bead scoops. We've also got the most affordable set with your mounts and your calibrated gemstones that I've ever seen. 5 sets of earrings with different shapes and sizes as well. Gemstones coming your way as a star buy, but I'm going to start with another charm. Given the fact that every charm that I've brought you so far is sold out pretty much, I think maybe there might be a couple of the kit left over, I don't know, but certainly the last Crescent, the moon Crescent, actually sold out. We were talking about, Kim, how charms, they really conjure up nostalgia, and I always get a little bit sentimental. I'm quite an emotional person anyway. Are you, Sheila?
My grandchildren are always saying, "Oh, Nana, you're not
Nanny's
crying
off again."
again.
Yeah, but I'll
I'm
cry
getting very
at good
emotional.
things and happy things and things like that more so.
Yes. And little children when they're in their plays and doing things.
Yeah,
A
charm it's been around for hundreds of years, and it's believed that you give a charm, or the whole idea came from that you give a charm when you're celebrating maybe a milestone, might be a birthday, might be an anniversary, might be a significant date, whatever it might be, something that you've achieved or something you aspire to, whichever that might be. And when we talk about charms and then flora and fauna inspiration, they often go hand in hand, because many people do believe that sort of butterflies have got added beliefs and connections to them. The crescent, the moon crescent that you just saw there certainly does, and I certainly believe that a dragonfly has got those connections as well. This is stunning. There is one individual, I'm going to hold it up for you, one individual white topaz, round brilliant cut topaz, set in the centre of this, in the actual sort of heart on his body. I want to buy all of these charms.
They are. I do love the charms.
They're
they
so
are
beautiful.
Exquisite. They really are.
Look how stunning this is. It's a high-end piece of jewellery, this, and all you need is something to anchor it onto. Even the detailing, when if I turn my hand like so, look at the. It's the biggest gemstone I've actually seen being set into a charm.
Yes, I'd agree.
But look at the curvature of the wings.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's like a diamond set in the centre, isn't it?
That is just exquisite, isn't it? I would have to buy multiple of those.
Yeah, I'm thinking a pendant, most definitely.
And just so easy to make for presents. And
yeah, can you imagine if you've got maybe other round brilliant cut gemstones, and if you've got a gem setting kit, you could even take that if you wanted to.
Look at it next to your
maybe
ring
you wanted
as well.
to put maybe you wanted to put your birthstone in there. So beautiful, isn't it? The quality of this white topaz, absolutely flawless in its clarity. Tons of you there, and multi-buying. How many have we got of these, Kimbo? Okay, 100. It's never nearly enough to go around. Again, I just think it's a really sentimental gift to give someone a charm bracelet, and whether it's got meaning or whether it hasn't, it's just because you thought it was pretty. And a dragonfly is very, very pretty, aren't they? You see them on holidays quite a lot, and you can certainly hear them coming. Well, we need to bring that price in, folks, and this is going to be something that is going to remind that person or you of a moment in time, and that's what jewellery's all about. Memories that come along with it as well. Have to bring that price tag in, because again, lots of you choosing 2 multi-buy, don't blame you. $9.95.
If you bought the other one this morning and those now, imagine what you can make.
Do you know?
For presents, sterling silver, charms, for Christmas, for birthdays, for anniversaries.
If you've got your chain in your first kit.
You've just got to buy them while the prices are like they are, because
Sheila.
Absolutely. And I'm not, I mean, you know, I'm honest with what I say, that They are unbelievable prices.
But
and
when I was gifted my charm bracelet all those years ago, we were going over 10 years, it took me, and I think there's only about 3 charms on mine. There's not many anyway, because I've actually put my JM charms on something different. But the shop, which is something of London, I mean, that's about £150 worth of charms across 3. Across 3. You've just bought a charm for £10, less than, with a genuine gemstone set within. And again, stop permitting, I'm getting involved. I've never seen a gemstone that size set within our charms.
If you look next to your engagement ring, I mean, it is a big gem, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
in the middle there. It's,
Absolutely, and
It
look how
isn't an
beautiful.
exaggeration,
Actually, that's a really good point, Sheila. Let me put that next to it. Look at the diamond next to the white topaz.
yeah, that's wow factor, isn't it?
Just shows the quality.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Well done, Jill, Veronica, Leslie, Diane, Sheila, Helen, Janet, Katrina. I can't read everyone's names. There's tons of you there, but I'm joining you without shadow of a doubt, because I think that's one you can't afford to miss, can you? Just so lovely to wear, and they're so tactile charm bracelets, aren't they? Or pendants, depending on what you want to wear it as. Okay, moving on to a brand new toggle clasp. We have 97, random amount, I know. Actually, I've got my own guesses about when we have quantity like that. Do you know what my guess is? Do you want to know what it is? Well, I think that the buying team, who are the only ones that will be able to get exclusive access prior to an auction, I don't know, this is just my guesses. I reckon they've bought them ahead of the auction. Because I used to say it about when I was on the US channel on Gemporia, Sheila used to go, I reckon, oh, there's 99 of these. I was like, Sarah's probably got one.
Yeah, you probably have. Yeah.
Sarah Bennett's probably got one.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't buy 99, we'd buy 100. I was like, yeah, probably.
Yes.
Probably one's been nabbed by Sarah. Oh, there we go. Sarah's
There you
mum
go.
outing her right there on it.
Yeah. Dropping her right in it.
Well, it's possible, and I don't blame her.
No,
absolutely
absolutely.
don't blame her at all. That's just my guess. I never actually asked her. But I'm suggesting that maybe some of our directors have actually got hold of this new charm. Never seen anything, not charm, sorry, toggle clasp, although it could be a charm. Now, you get 2 separate components in this toggle, very decorative and embellished. So you've actually got that floral, can you see that floral detail on the toggle itself? And then you've got like a lovely sunburst in the actual toggle. Now the toggle measures 20 by 5 millimeters, so it's really substantial. Really substantial. And then 90 millimeters. I'm trying to work out the dimensions of it, but it's really, really substantial. You could easily incorporate your resin into this if you wanted to. You could actually use the toggle as a bezel if you wanted to. It kind of reminds me of a sunflower. It is a little bit like a sunflower. Of course, 925 stamped, because it is precious metal, and it's stamped on both sides. So if you wanted to use them separately, you can. For example, toggles work amazingly for your gents jewellery, your cufflinks and things like that. These can also be used as pendants, just as they are if you wanted to, attach them like so. Brand new in though, brand new, arrived literally this morning. Get them as soon as you possibly can. 97 is all that remain. Out of all of our wonderful high-end findings that we have here at Jewellery Maker, I've never seen anything quite like it. You've got lovely detailing and real textures. If I pop that toggle down just for a second, you can actually see the texture across the actual toggle and the T-bar itself. Straight away, lots of you getting involved. Brand new, straight down to, wow, this is a deal. Deal, deal, deal coming your way. $6.95. I encourage you to do your price comparisons right now. I really and truly do. I really want you to have a look on the web, to go into your local retailers and jewellers, and see what price just a standard toggle clasp would actually be. Just a standard plain, not embellished, not sculpted, with way less sterling silver invested into it, and see what prices this it would be. I'm absolutely certain that it would be nowhere near £6.95. I'm probably guessing it's going to be 4 times that price point and then some in actual fact, and you'd probably pay it to be attached themselves. With your skills and your talents, you can do that yourself, and it's very, very easy to do so. Have you got a sterling silver chain at home? If you haven't, then we've just given you an amazing deal earlier on in the first hour with Sheila's first kit. Maybe you want to change that lobster claw to something which is a little bit easier to put on, actually.
Well,
these are a little bit easier because they've got the toggle which you just feed through, basically.
And also what looks lovely is if you're having, maybe you've done a necklace where you've got some sort of detail at the front and you're having a long drop at the back, so to actually have such a beautiful toggle like that going down your back, with, you know, layers of, that'd
so
be gorgeous.
backless dress or something like that would be
dress,
fantastic, wouldn't it?
How lovely to have, you know, a special clasp on the back.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Maybe you're going to some lovely wedding and you just want to, you know, pay attention to the sort of back details as well. Then this is great. I totally love that idea.
I mean, even if it's not right, you know, low backless, you can still have dresses, you know, that you sort of bring the back detail down the back.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to be down to the waist. I'm just thinking, if you actually had a yellow gemstone, just imagine emulating like a sunflower. Very cheerful flowers, aren't they?
Yes.
Very warming.
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, well, you know what? You might get that citrine that I was referring to if you stay tuned, because we have got a bead scoop coming up next, and it is your multi-gem. Very limited, though. It's not a case where we've got thousands. I wish. We've only got 50 in total. Right, this is your bead scoop. So, randomly selected. We have got all of our beautiful genuine gemstones here. I'll just tip them out of that dish. And some are still in the bag, of course. Combination of gemstones, combination of shapes, combination of sizes. Really kind of encourages us as jewellery makers to think outside of the box. You'll get a mixture of pendants, cabochons, you'll get rounds, rondelles, you'll get chips, you'll get nuggets, all coming in a lovely little chiffon bag like so. So what can you spot? What can you point out? Well, I've got certainly some tiger's eye here. Then I've got some rose quartz there. I've got hematite. I've got some stunning, what looks like actually sunstone, lapis lazuli here. Again, this looks like howlite, I believe. Let's open this up. Can you see a druzy?
A little pendant there you could do somewhere in the bag.
Let's have a little look. I'll tip it out, shall I? I'll tip it out. Ooh! Without doing that. Tip it out less aggressively than I just did, because obviously I've got pearls. I can't believe I've not spotted the pearl. I've got big, beautiful drum shapes. Oh yeah, we've got some. Oh, look at this one. Agates in there, faceted agates. Okay, multi-buyers already. A great way of sort of encouraging us to sort of think outside the box, but also a great way of replenishing your stash with multiple gemstones rather than buying each individual strand. Always very popular. Probably our most popular opportunity that we bring you here at Jewellery Maker. We had 50. Jennifer's bought 2, Chantal's bought 6, Buckinghamshire's bought 2, Jeanette's bought 3. I don't blame you at all, because it's a very, very affordable way of getting multiple gemstones. I mean, look, you've got a lovely shell, a gorgeous turquoise shell here, then you've got another big pendant here, then you've got these lovely drums. Got a couple of those. They're nice.
I love bead scoops. I'm glad we've got them
Every
back.
jewellery maker loves a bead scoop. Every jewellery maker loves a bead scoop. Okay. If you want to get involved, now's the time to dial. You do need to have that little bit of urgency, because 50 is never going to last us very long. What's the whole excitement? Not just the diversity, and it's also the deal that you get. When we were at the NEC, just quickly whilst you're making those confirmations and dialing through, when we were at the NEC, when we actually did one of the fairs there, I can remember them unlocking the doors.
Yes.
And we had a stand at Jewellery Maker, and it was really impressive. Come on, it was lovely. You could really see Jewellery Maker, the branding. I was really proud to be connected to that stand. You could see it was like literally
they were just
a surge, weren't they? And it wasn't to see you, Sheila, or me, or anybody else.
Scoops.
It was the
bead scoops.
It was.
That's what it was.
It was the bead scoops that you came to see. I don't know if you had bead scoops at the wedding fair, just at the NEC.
That would be a good idea.
Well, were they just been at the NEC? Did they have bead scoops there?
I don't know.
Don't know if they did. Don't know. Always sells out. Always categorically sells out as well. And a real combination of gems. I've got lovely cultured pearls. I'm looking at sodalite. I'm looking at shells. I'm looking at druzy. Yeah, there it is. There's the one that Sheila was pointing out. I've got some really unique gemstones in here as well. It makes you scratch your head, which is great. Test your gem knowledges, which is fantastic. Well done. Stay where you are on those phone lines, folks, to get hold of yours. I'll pop this back in the little dish. There we go. In the little dish, so they don't all fly everywhere. Okay, moving on to... Oh my goodness. Oh, Kim, I remember this strand clear as day. Can I just show you one? Just one. Well, I'll show you all of them, obviously, but just because the quality and the colour, there's 33 of these available. Look at that colour. Look at that amazing colour. Just so happens to be the biggest one on the strand as well, but that consistency is all the way across the strand. Yesterday we brought a Tanzanite opportunity and it's sold out. Sold out within minutes, and I don't think this is going to be any different whatsoever. Some of the biggest calibrations, 12 by 8 millimeter. When I look at pear cuts like this, top drilled, I just think, oh, I love the fact that the lapidus has gone, you know what, I'm going to bow down to what the gemstone likes. And the Tanzanite loves to have a longer seat axis. That's basically the longer length of the pear cut, because that really encourages and enhances the trichroism to come out of the gemstone. So that's why, have you ever wondered why Tanzanite is rarely faceted into rounds or round brilliant cut shapes? It's because it does love to have one length which is longer than the others, because it really encourages the trichroism, and you can certainly see that warmth of pink coming through. Last in stock opportunities though to get hold of your Tanzanite. You've got that real intensities of blues, 90 carats. I'm really drawn to that one. I mean, that is some of the finest depths of blue. Beautifully deep, isn't it? And the biggest actually on the strand. It is a graduation, but they're still all absolutely sizable. This is the 12 by 8 millimeter. I'd take that and actually set that into, maybe if you've got sort of a prong set mount, or even go as far as perhaps actually setting it into your silver clay if you are a silver clay artist, or take it into a jeweller's, or wire wrap it. Just simply wire wrap it onto some sterling silver chain. Amazing. Already lots of collectors on those phone lines. Very, 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 very high end. Really, apparently we should be $34.95. I'd pay that for that one gemstone. Get it whilst you can, because there are only 33 of these available. $29.95. First come, first serve. I think it's going to be a straight battle to the finish lines right now. Merseyside, you've done it. Pauline, you've done it. Well done. Belinda, you've done it. Well done. Jennifer, you're very, very close. I've got telephone bidders there as well. No, Jennifer, you've just checked out. Congratulations to you. It's going to be a straight battle to the finish lines, because there's just so many on this strand with that real intensity of colour. And yeah, I was expecting this to be more. What do you think? What do you think? Sort of 80, 90, £100 even? Kirsty, very close. Cumbria, very close. Telephone bidders are there as well. Pauline, you've got yours. Well done. I had 33. I had 33 with a price reduction, which is obviously no reflection of the true value or worth. Rita, Tyne and Way, you're there as well. Lovely to be with you. Merseyside, congratulations. Lanarkshire checking out. Tyne and Way checking out. Rita checking out. Well done. I love the fact that every single web bidder has done exactly that. Checked out straight away, not leaving anything to chance. And I wouldn't either. Why would we?
That's an amazing strand of Tanzanite, isn't it?
They're some of the biggest.
I was going to say, yeah, that's one of the biggest I've seen in a very, very, very long time.
I was expecting this to be sort of 79, 89,
yes,
99 pounds, because of the sheer size of these as well. I mean, I just literally take that one And personally, that would have to be on my own personal jewellery collection or something like that. That's incredible depths of blue. Well done. I've got people multi-buying. I'm not surprised. Hilda and Diane, you're very close, but you have got competition on the phone lines as well. I'll leave those final for you with you. Incredible. Well done. Moving on to... Oh, this is stunning. Kim, have you still got that blue opal with you? So funny. Kim, my producer, bought some blue opal the other day. Oh, a viewer bought it for you. Ah, that's so incredibly sweet. She won't actually she won't actually put it down. So it's literally with her all the time. It's in her bag. Is it still in your bag? With the opal from yesterday. I love that. You're just gonna have to get a bigger bag, aren't you? Yeah, this would go amazing with your opals, your blue opals. Natural in colour. A very rare, exceedingly rare anomaly of nature that occurred specifically in that location. I've got quantity, incredibly, but I was asking Steve Bennett, our former CEO, about our coloured opals, whether they be blue, whether they be pink, or whether they be purple. Firstly, he actually said, you've got naturally coloured opal. He kind of questioned us, basically, and said, really? We're like, yeah, we have. It's like, okay. Well, firstly, he said, I've only ever launched one collection, and I was very fortunate to launch that collection on the USA channel. It was pink opal, sold out straight away. And we were asking sort of, well, how has it got that colour? This is a gemstone that hasn't got a crystal structure. As we know, it's an amorphous gem, forms out of silica spheres. He said it will be single-handedly an anomaly of nature that is specific to that one location on this planet. So within that crack and crevice, whether it be in Peru, whether it be in Africa, whether it be in Australia, wherever it might be, something, a chemical, a trace element will have been present within that crack and crevice to determine this natural colour. Most opals that you see which are coloured will have been impregnated with a dye, and that's absolutely fine. Even black opal is often impregnated with a dye. These didn't need it. They're all totally natural, and it's a beautiful baby blue. Now, these are some of the biggest that we have available as well. Get them as soon as you can. You've got 105 carats of natural blue opal going right the way up to 10 by 5 millimetres. Aren't they stunning? Aren't they absolutely stunning? Again, just restrand them like they are. I mean, it's gonna be that conversation starter. It's gonna be that neckline piece or ring or pair of earrings that are gonna really grab attention. Baby blues, really complementary as well, of all different skin tones. I'm very particularly fair, so you can see it's not drowning out or fading me away, shall we say. It's a really complementary colour of gemstone, and certainly with the Pantone chart. Kathy, Martha, Tatiana, Francesca, you've done it, well done. Merseyside. Now, why have I got exclusively web bidders on the phone getting involved right now? Guess what? You can't even see the price yet. You can see $14.95, but that's not even your finishing price. We're going lower. Not $14.95. This morning, we're bringing you 105 carats of blue opal right here, right now. We had 70. It's not nearly enough for $11.95. If you're dialing, we're very busy this morning. A lot of you tuning in to see the wonderful Sheila inspiration from Sheila. A lot of you getting involved for all of these incredible deals and brand new ins. Just one of these with maybe your toggle class that we launched just moments ago. One of these with your Dragonfly necklace would just look, charm rather, would just look absolutely amazing. Dublin, hello to you. Jeanette, hello to you. Joanne, Devon, Dorothy, Susan, Merseyside, Francois, nice to be with you. Diane in Wiltshire. Speak to any gemologist that you know. If you know, local jewellers, go in and ask the question. I'm sure they should. They should be obliging, because I think most trained gemologists or accredited jewelry professionals will actually enjoy the conversation. Don't forget, we've got a vested interest. So if you go and say, well, this is natural coloured opal, many assistants, or like I said, formally mentioned will be really, really surprised because it's such an anomaly of nature. Usually it's dyed. I myself have done collections, I think they were called Rainbow Opal or something like that, where they were like sort of tangerine colours, neon yellow, fuchsia pinks, we had blues, we had oranges as well, but they were all dyed. Absolutely stunning, don't get me wrong, and of course very valuable still, but natural is an anomaly. That's Steve's words when we were in a training session about going back, oh gosh, probably about a month or so ago now. That's what he said, anomaly of nature that happened in that specific location. Very, very, very rare and exciting. Well done. 70, look at that quantity fly. Already a third of the stock has gone pretty much. Maureen, well done. Leslie, Joyce, William, Essex, Jane, Tessa, nice to be with you. Pat, Dawn, London, Carol, Lorna, nice to be with you. Essex is multi-bought. Suze is multi-bought. Hello to you, Carol in Carmarthenshire, nice to be with you. Maureen, nice to be with you. I've got Glamorgan there, Jeanette there, Shirley there, Kath with me as well. Some of you still need to choose, still need to check out this. It is available, but as you can see, from 70 straight down to the 20s within a matter of minutes. We're going to leave those final few there, allow our contact centre to sort of catch up with themselves, looking like it is going to be a sellout. Well done. Well done, well done. Okie dokie. Should we bring some mesh? I haven't done mesh in a while. What's mesh? One of my favourite mediums. I love it. I love it with hair combs.
Yeah, makes lovely sort of, you can ruche it, you can make sort of flowers with it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Sheila, you've got so much here. You don't just get the mesh in all different colours, you actually get the mesh jig as well. So, let me just show you the colours first. They come in these lovely little, very useful little pots. And once upon a time, going back about 3 years ago, we used to bring you mesh. It was very expensive actually. Well, I say it was, we were always competitive on price, but it was about £15 for a metre. You've got a metre in each of these little pots in the copper. Can you see that? The gold. They are 18 millimetres, so this is also some of the thickest. If I turn it like that, you can actually see the dimensions. This is the thickest wire mesh that we have, which I love. Then you've got this really nice antique bronze. Again, it's in the 18 millimetre. Then you've got, in the 18 millimetre gauge, the black. Oh, this is fantastic. I can't remember the last time we had the 18 millimetre gauge. That's the thickness of the mesh, which really does mean that you can
make big flowers.
Big flowers rather than tiny flowers. These will make a big statement piece. Perfect for your hair combs and your fascinators and your tiaras.
On a necklace piece, you can make
big
one on a
necklaces.
necklace. Yeah.
4 meters in total of all different colours. Plus, you get your mesh jig. So I'm just going to lay those like so for a second. This is what your mesh jig is. Now, these are interchangeable pins. You can actually move them a little bit like battleships and create, if you can imagine, it's like a mirror image. So imagine like a sun, but that is half of the sun. So imagine a flower and that's half the flower. So you put your pins into whatever area you want, depending on the size that you want. And again, we've got tutorials of this. So if it's a new tool to you, go onto our website, and you'll see it actually being used. Fabulous demonstrations from our guest designers. So you actually just pick up these pins, use those because they're your anchor-on points, etc. But if you can just take one pin out, and I don't know, I'm just literally putting these anywhere. I'm not putting them in any specific order, rather. So they just, there we go. It helps if you're not doing it at an angle. This jig on its own is £14.95. So if you can imagine, I've got like double rowed flowers there. If you sort of wrap it around and then you pull the actual mesh out. This on its own is £14.95. Well, a metre length of your wire mesh used to be £14.95. Apparently, right now, already competitive, for 4 metres plus your jig, we should be £30.75. So we're already surpassing ourselves price point wise from yesteryear. However, today, all of the above, you're buying the jig and you're getting all the mesh for free. The thickest gauge as well, that 18 millimetre gauge, which I haven't seen in ages. Great for beginners because it's a very forgiving medium as well. Mesh. Should I just open one of these? Should I open one? Or have we got any mesh in the studio, samples anywhere? I'll tell you what I'll do in the essence time. I'll just quickly open one of these so I can actually show you what a mesh does. for those of you that are new. A metre length that you actually get. So the little pot's obviously invaluable storage. It is invaluable, isn't it? And screws as well. So this is what it is. It's a lovely tube. It's a lovely tube. And what you can do is you can encase your gemstones through the centre, so you can feed gemstones in there, like this. Or you can do this, hang on, and create fantastic structures to make maybe big embellished flowers. You can sew onto your wire mesh. And if you don't like what you've done, not a problem, because you can smooth it all out as well. The lovely Gemma Crow, one of our guest designers, actually has got an inspirational DVD of how to create wire mesh, hair combs, necklaces, etc. I've done this very, very quickly, but look, you can kind of get the idea of sort of flowers and buds that you can get, especially with the mixture of colours.
Be gorgeous, yeah, and it springs back into shape if you decide to change your mind or you're not quite happy with what you've done.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, for example, I'm going, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna, but I don't want to waste it. Obviously, you have to cut it off and throw it away. Just literally run your fingers back through, and the wire mesh goes back to. It's kind of got a memory, basically. FIFA reviews from Sinead in Ayrshire. I love JM's wire mesh. Absolutely, me too. It's very, very, very forgiving, isn't it? But yet really, really effective. So you're buying the jig, and then you're getting all of the mesh for free, basically. If you've got involved just there on the phone lines, like so many, do check out them as soon as you possibly can. Because, I tell you what, so much to squeeze in this morning's show, including this next stuff. Little heads up, everybody. Little heads up. If you'd get involved now, on Sunday, when we launch with the lovely Sarah Elvin, her new French beading DVD, I know she's been promoting it on Facebook, etc., then you've got the components ready. I personally, and this is just my own recommendation, wouldn't wait until that very show, because unfortunately they will... It's unlikely our seed beads will have enough of them to go around, just because, you know, a lot of people will be like, gosh, yeah, really inspired. We'll have demonstrations from Sarah, really inspired to get involved. I need to get hold of the seed beads, and therefore they're always sellouts. So you're going to have it there and you can get going straight away, can't you, with your French wire. It's a DVD that we're launching this weekend on Sunday, so please stay tuned. Please make sure you tune in for this. And if you've not seen the pieces and you are on Facebook, have a little look on Facebook. You get lovely pictures. If you use our premium delivery service of £4.95, then they're all going to be there on your doorstep, guaranteed by that day, guaranteed. Now, not only that, these are going to go such a long way. Sarah uses exclusively seed beads in her designs and her collections. We can show you some of the pieces actually there we go, some of the pictures that Sarah's actually made. Look, these are the ones that you're going to be able to make along with Sarah during the DVD as well. But you need the seed beads, obviously, to, you know, it's the #1 component to make these alone. Now we've got all the colours, we've got all the shapes, we've got all the sizes that Sarah's used as well. Very luxurious and very Italian chic, just using that precious metal beauty rather than gemstones. So it's outside of the box for us here at Jewellery Maker. Now you're getting 4 tubes. 4. And you can see just how endless they all are, just how much you get within 1 tube. In your yellow gold, in your rose gold, in your antique bronze, and in your silver, there's 2,500 beads. Now, 600 in each of the tubes, apart from the antique copper, which has got 700. So I don't know why there seems to be a little bit more in there, but added extra, and that is approximate. You'll probably get a few more than that, to be honest. But one thing I would recommend, don't tip them out. Don't tip them all out, because you'll never get them back in. Sheila's saying, I absolutely love
really do.
these.
When I've seen any of those, I've always grabbed them quite quickly, because I think they're amazing, and they go such a long
They do.
way.
And in terms of holding on to your gemstone stock, Sheila, as well, they preserve your carat weights, don't they, as well?
They are fabulous. They're one of my all-time favourites, they are.
I agree. Maybe one of the products of the year, I think, actually.
Yes, I think you could be right.
And fantastic that we have got a DVD designated to your seed beads. And Sarah actually uses one of her bead spinners, one of her favourite tools, and you can see them actually jumping on, so you haven't got to worry about individually feeding the seed beads onto
because that's quite tedious.
It is quite tedious, and it's fantastic. I love that tool. I love to watch it as well. And again, just using a couple of these really does add, really does add to a design. And you've got all of the colours. It's the first time ever I've actually seen all of the colours together, the silver, the antique, the rose and the yellow gold, all on offer at any one time. Now, have we got quantity of these, Kimbo? Okay, there's a 200 quantity opportunity, and given the fact that there's 4 tubes, obviously there's going to be loads of you getting involved. Bear in mind, it's not going to be just your French beaders, not just your seed beaders. It's going to be those that are looking for findings, for replenishing the stash, for holding on for gemstone carat weights. For example, if you got that opal earlier on, you can make one strand go that little bit further just by putting a few of these seed beads in between as well. Go very Cartier, where you've actually got those mixed colours and tones. Not just Cartier, Russian wedding bands use those mixture of colours and tones as well. In actual fact, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to move the antique bronze for 1 second and put those 3 tones, which are so incredibly classic, next to one another, because Cartier in the Trilogy collection rather, actually say that the yellow is for friendship, the rose is for love, and the white is for fidelity. So how nice is that? How stunning is that? You could create a similar collection yourselves with that in mind. And of course you get the antique bronze as well. Already loads of you getting involved. In terms of their size and dimension, you've got 4mm seed beads here with the substantial tube. I want to say drill holes. Obviously they're not drill holes, but where you can actually feed your threading material through, whether that's wire, whether that's the wax cord, whether it's your Eslon, whether it's your let me see, I've gone blank. Zari threads, leather, suedette, lace.
You could lovely sewn onto lace.
They would look amazing sewn onto lace, wouldn't they?
And you've also got a lot in there. So if you've got some silver lace and you wanted to put silver, beautiful.
Now, get it whilst you can. DVD being launched on Sunday with the lovely Sarah should be, for all of these, £59.80. And if you think, honestly, that they go so far, I think the tubes are so incredibly deceptive. They almost appear bottomless. That's something I've said time and time again, and I know Sarah has as well. We might even say it on the DVD. Usually £14.95 per tube. However, today, if you're getting involved ahead of the launch and all, the only reason we're bringing it to you at this price point is because of the launch on Sunday. A great opportunity for us to give Sarah's DVD a little bit of a push. $39.95. Now that's less than £10 per tube, so you've got a third off straight away if you're buying all of the colours right now. Now the great thing is as well, these seed beads go perfectly with our findings packs as well. You know, they go with our gold plated findings, they go with our rose gold plated findings, they go with our silver, and they go with the antique bronze colour as well, so they match absolutely beautifully. And it's been weeks, it's been absolutely weeks since I brought you one of these tubes, let alone 4. In fact, it could even be going back to when we were actually filming, or with Sarah, last time we had Sarah on show with us here, and that was a long time ago, can't remember actually. Again, lots of you on the phone lines, lots of you choosing to multi-buy. I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. It'll go with all of the coloured wires as well. We had a 200 quantity. How are the phone lines looking, Kimbo? Okay, yeah, lots of you there, but we will recap, stock permitting, at the a little bit later on in the show. Love the fact that there's so many telephone bidders there as well. Lovely to be with you. Can I encourage our web bidders, don't leave it in your baskets. 200 sounds like a significant quantity. We've sold that out in seconds before, believe me. And again, ahead of a big launch this weekend that is coming with lovely Sarah, ahead of a new technique, really. We've never actually stepped into French beading before. Not to the level that we are on Sunday. Then a lot of you, if you get your premium delivery of $4.95, will have this then and there. Maybe you can wait, but you're going to want to order it ahead of the show, ahead of that show, just because I highly doubt they're going to be sellouts basically. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Good luck, Suze, Merseyside, Hilda, Pauline, Jacqueline. You've got yours. Well, very close. Sorry, I should say, in your basket. Barbara, Essex, Val, and Susan. I've got tons of you who have already said yes and spoken to our contact centre. I think there's every guest designer says love them, love them, love them, love them, love them, love them.
Most definitely.
They are, I think, one of the products of the year.
Great for sewing as well. If you've got what's coming up later, any of our backing fabrics, and
Yeah.
you want to put, you know, gemstones on there, you can encapsulate them round with the CV.
Absolutely, they go such a long
They
way, don't
do.
they? And they're
in
the
all
quality
elements,
of
to
them.
be honest.
Yeah,
And wires great through them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're so consistent. It's not like a crimp, using a crimp cover where you're actually going to see that join. You know, they have got that full 360, wonderful, almost like a nacre surface of a pearl, basically, absolutely blemish free. I'll leave those final for you with you, but again, we'll recap it, stock permitting. Because we've got more to bring you, including, oh my goodness, when did we get this?
Oh.
Sheila's
I'm trying to get a closer look.
Sheila, this is stunning.
That is exquisite, isn't it?
I'm
That
just thinking
is
about
just
big designer
magnificent.
collections right now.
I can't wait for the price on that.
Oh,
Goodness
did you
me.
have you got sterling silver chain in your stash? Did you get Sheila's first kit?
Absolutely. That is.
Now it has got two of the connectors, so two of the jump rings either side, opposite. Oh, come on. Checkerboard faceted labradorite with a halo.
Where did Kim get that from?
Kim, where did you get this from?
Wow. That is beautiful. That is, I want.
Yeah, I want as well.
I want that.
Do you know what I would do? Just literally wear it like so.
I'm going to a wedding on Saturday, and that would go beautifully with what I'm wearing.
In a ring or in a neckline
No,
piece
in
or a bracelet?
Because I've got a bit of a minty green with some black lace on, and the reflection, the hues in there is just beautiful.
Oh, come on. This is everything.
Double chained
pearls.
inside. In double chained with pearls. Yes, that would be a. Imagine buying that and then selling it. How much you
Sheila,
could
your
get
pearls
for that.
you had earlier on, the smaller size pearls that we had, just maybe a double or triple row, and then this as a connector in the centre.
I can't wait.
We've only got 43.
Oh, I bet they'll all
If
go.
you've got a signal to do right now, Sheila, now's the time to do it.
I can't.
Honey.
No,
eight
can't go
eight
off there,
carats of stunning, genuine
That is
gemstones.
Just. Well, I'm going to have a chat with Kim.
I don't think Kim can help you right now.
I know she can't. No,
As in stock levels.
I wish we'd got more of those.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, look how
It
high
is
end this
just-
is. Labradorite is being used by all of the many of the big designers, like, you know, your Monica Veneda is using it. It's been used in big designers. I could name endless, but I haven't got time because it is going to sell out. Wow.
I was going to say it'll sell out. Whatever. I was thinking about $44.95 or something like that. More than that, probably. That's just.
I'm just looking for some pearls that I can put next to this.
That is truly amazing.
Or the labradorite rounds that I've got coming up later on.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning. And it's sizable. Half the stock's already gone. Look how beautiful this is.
It is just.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a real glow of orange. Look at the turquoises and the blues. We've never
And the
done anything
greens.
quite like this
I've
before.
never seen anything like that before. No, that's the truth.
Was it
No.
launched on the Late Show?
Was it?
Oh, how did I miss this?
And me, I didn't.
Oh.
That is truly, truly beautiful.
Oh,
With two-strand, even just
who
chain
launched
or...
this? Martha? Martha? How
We
come we've
need
not,
more.
How come we've not seen any of the this? How come I didn't know about this?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely upset that I didn't know about this because I want it. If you love this, guess what? We've got an onyx version coming up as well. Can you imagine two bracelets?
Really? Oh,
Imagine
yes.
one in the Labradorite, one in the onyx, worn next to each other.
You'd be like this all the time, wouldn't you, when I would?
Ah, neat. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Are we doing the onyx now? Come on, these are amazing. How many have we got of these? Ooh.
How many?
We've got 78 of these.
Oh, right. We might be in with a later.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going
I
to try
don't
and
think
hold it
so.
with a grabber. Be
Oh,
on
my
those phone lines.
goodness.
Right, I'm going to try and hold it with a grabber, so then you can actually see all the way around. Oops, it's too big, I think. I think it's too big.
Can you not get maybe
Here we go, here we
the
go.
tip of a round nose?
No, got
Right,
it,
no,
done
you got
it,
it. Oh, well
sorted.
done, you. Well done.
Right,
Okay.
right. 78 of these available. Beautiful.
I'm
Guess
speechless.
what? If you're on the web, the price that you're seeing
Oh,
is not what we're taking it to.
I want one of those. Please.
Ooh, that is so classy, isn't it? That monochrome, the monochrome marriage, which is so perfect, so incredibly Tiffany's and
Even that
Co.
one on Saturday because I've got black sort of dressy coat.
You need to be on the phone line, Sheila.
Well, I can't, can I?
Have you got? Is our Brummy watching right now? Is Linda
She might.
watching?
Yes, she will. Linda, please.
You know,
It
you're
is
not alone though,
absolutely
because
stunning.
Kim's wanting one of these. I'm
Yes.
wanting one of these as
Yes.
well, and I would literally just attach it to sterling silver
Yes, I
in a
would do it.
bracelet.
Yeah, yeah.
Kim's saying she would actually make it into a ring. How beautiful is this? And again, I'll hold it all the way around so you can actually see. All you need to do is attach a little bit of wire to each of those
that's all you
jump
need.
rings, and you've got something finished, complete already.
Even
Show
on a
it round on the
chain.
back so you've got the quality. Look how, can you see those little dots? Now that is a high-end quality piece. And what I'm referring to is that how the setting has even allowed for light to be entered on the underside. That's only going to encourage the brilliance of your round brilliant cut topaz set in this fabulous halo design. Of course, checkerboard faceted. I'd be wanting to get both. Can you imagine? Can I bring that back actually? Can you imagine if you managed to get two of each, these and a pair of earrings?
I think they're absolutely.
Oh,
Describe and the price, it's just unbelievable, really. Just a pearl in
I
between
want these
as
as a
well.
pair of earrings.
Yeah,
Just a pearl in between, yeah.
pearl in between.
Just like this.
Catwalk, that is, isn't it? Really is. Premier.
Kim, what are you doing to me?
I am absolutely. That's one of my most favourite things I have seen.
This year?
Yeah.
Should be $17.95. What, we're going lower? It was launched at what? I'm amazed that I've still got quantity available for you. Absolutely amazed. Half the stock has gone already, but I mean, I'm absolutely astounded that there's any of these remaining from the initial launch, to be truthful. $14.95. I would be thinking
So
straight away.
they will all
okay,
go.
there's
They,
a pendant.
They will all go. They are.
Pair of
It's
earrings.
just unbelievable value that is, and I mean we can see them.
Let me give that a quick polish as well, because you've got my
Yeah.
fingerprints on there across an opaque gemstone, but checkerboard faceting, so you've got that lovely lustre. The light, you can see it's silky, isn't
For
it?
£15, giving
For
somebody
£15.
a present like that, just pop some chain on if you want to keep it simple.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm lost for words really.
I am as well. I can't
Because-
see you. I can't see you there, but I know you're all on the phone lines. My call screens are. But Kim's saying half the stock. Did you say? Half the. Oh, there you all are. Whoo! Is there about 40 still in baskets? Certainly looks about that. We haven't got anywhere near that left remaining. Well and truly oversubscribed. I want to get, and this is a bit, Eleanor, I'm in utopia right now. I'd really like to get 2 of these and 2 of the Labradorite to make those earrings.
Yes. In other words, yeah.
Should we do that? Well,
I'd love to. I wish I could.
I'll race you, Sheila.
Okay.
I tell you what, we can always share them.
We'll have one each if there is any left.
We'll share them. Yeah, absolutely. Sussex, well done. Carol, another Carol there. Well done. Patsy, Claire, Donna, Vivian, Isabel, Kath, Olwyn, Suze, Veronica, Jean, Margaret. Lots of you choosing to buy 2s. I'm wondering if there's going to be lots of pairs of earrings being made.
Yeah, and you would pay a few £100s in it, you know.
Yeah, 100% for onyx of this quality,
onyx,
that consistency of colour and that Labradorite.
Yeah.
So you're
sterling
paying
silver as well.
Yeah.
It's a surreal price, isn't it? It's just unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible. Well done to each and every single one of you. You've done it. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Now we've got still so much more because there's launches coming your way, brand new ins coming your way. We've got lovely Amethyst coming up right now in, oh yes. Can you imagine a bracelet and that connector and that new toggle at the back?
I'm sad now.
Are you sad?
I'm sad now.
I don't want you to be sad.
Because I just love those. Never
Is
mind.
Sheila allowed to run
I'll be
out?
over. No, I'll be over it. No.
No, not allowed.
No, I know I'm not allowed.
We're coming up to a break in a minute.
No, it's all right. I'll let the customers have them. But if there is any, then I will be when I go home.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Look at these. Beautiful amethyst. Rich, intense colour. Gorgeous rondelles. Look at that colour. And natural.
You can't beat a facet, can you?
You really can't beat a facet.
I love a faceted gemstone. I think it's glamour, it's razzmatazz, isn't it?
It is. I mean, look how rich and full-bodied that purple is. You can understand why people associate depths of colour like this to royalty, to luxury, to indulgence, I suppose. Because it is a very indulgent colour. It's a long strand.
It's a very rich. It is.
Long strand with lots of gemstones with that gorgeous graduation from 2x1 up to 4x2 millimetres. You can see the size is 28 centimetres in total. There are less than 50 of these available. Yeah, this will look amazing with the Labradorite or the onyx that you've just seen. It'll look incredible again, going back to our Sheila's hair combs and fascinators.
Oh,
because they're the perfect size.
They're the perfect size, yeah.
Perfect size. Straight away, 80% of you have multi-bought. 80% of you, approximately, I can't say exactly, but it's looking like approximately 80% of you have chosen not to just buy one of these, but to multi-buy on these as well. Are you ready? $6.95. Dial. There were only 33, I think, at the beginning of this opportunity, and now already, gosh, loads of you are getting involved. A very good morning to you all. Lovely to have your company. Of course, Amethyst is so globally renowned. It is what we call a mainstream gemstone, so it's recognised. For all of you February babies, this is your very gemstone. Tatiana, you were first on that phone line, and Denise and Shirley and Middlesex and Gaynor and Cumbria. We've got lots of you choosing to multi-buy, which again our call screen doesn't actually show there. Jill, Lorna, Wendy, Angela, Joanne in Dorset, Carola in Oxfordshire's just bought 2 of these. Laura in Gloucestershire's got involved as well. Nice to have your company. Again, I'm still looking at about 70% now are choosing to get 2 of these, 2 and 3 actually, of these rather than just the one. And why wouldn't you, for natural amethyst of this wonderful quality? And I totally agree with what Sheila said. You can't beat a facet. It really does encourage sparkle.
Yeah, it does. Well, it does, yeah.
Well, it's luster, isn't
it?
That's
its job, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and brilliance. Yeah. That's what the cutting process is all for, to enhance the gemstone's natural beauty, but a really versatile shape and size, given the fact that you can really use these in your hair combs or day at the races. Maybe you're off to Cheltenham Cup. Is it the Cheltenham Cup coming up in March? I don't know. Cheltenham races, anyway. Is it next week? Gosh, where's this year going?
Oh, it's frightening, isn't it? frightening.
Be fantastic for that, won't it? Just that little splay of colour maybe in the hair. Beautiful. Well done, each and every single one of you. Now, I did give you a little bit of a heads up. We have got the only collection of mounts and multiple gemstones that I've seen like it. There's 5 sets of different shapes, calibrations and different gemstones coming your way, and you will not believe at how affordable this is. For those of you, whether you, and a ring coming up straight after, yeah, okay. Those of you that do your shopping from us here at Jewellery Maker and want that complete finished piece of jewellery without a huge amount of skill needing to be invested, then they'll absolutely be perfect for you. You need your gem setting tool, basically available on our website, and again we have got lots of tutorials about these. Never seen a star buy like it. Is coming up after this.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker by liking our Facebook page and join over 55,000 like-minded people.
Sunstone is a member of the feldspar family and as such displays wonderful optical properties. Within this gemstone are many copper platelets, and these copper platelets not only add to the body colour of the gemstone, but they also reflect light in a really interesting way. This type of light reflection is known as adventurescence, and it is such a beautiful display of how unique gemstones and natural properties are.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then head over to our website and check out our Get Started page. Watch the welcome message from presenter Carol and find out all about Jewellery Maker. Watch one of our easy-to-follow tutorials where our guest designers will teach you the basics and give you the confidence to start making earrings, bracelets and necklaces. If you prefer to simply have a go, then check out our starter kits. They contain everything you need, including instructions, tools, gemstones and clasps, allowing you to create your very first jewellery pieces. You can either watch the video tutorial or follow the step-by-step instructions to give you plenty of inspiration. We also have an array of beginners workshops that you can attend here at our studios and join our experienced designers and get a taste for this fabulous hobby. We will guide you through the basics to get you started making your own beautiful jewellery. Everyone is welcome in the jewellery making family, so start your jewellery making journey today.
Okay, you ready for this? Because I do think we're going to have a surge on the phone lines. There are 66 of these available. That's it. 66 of you are about to get 5 pairs of mounts or earrings, whichever way you look at it, because you can obviously adopt them. 5 different gemstones and different shapes and sizes as well. Now, for those of you that have embarked on the gem setting journey, it's very, very easy to do. You do need to have an eye, I suppose, as in an eye for detail, and it needs a certain amount of patience. It's worth taking that time. My only recommendation, which comes from Fleur, and Fleur's doing gem setting courses, isn't she? I believe anyway, Fleur, one of our guest designers. But if you actually put the once you put the gemstone into the mount, go alternate sides. So basically it means that that table facet, the flat facet that you look down on a bird's eye view, remains flat. And obviously then cradle round the actual settings. Now I'll show you one of the settings initially. In fact, I'll show you all of the settings initially. I'll kind of hold them all in my fingers. They have come with a butterfly post. You do get obviously a set, so you're getting 2 of each. I've got ovals, I've got marquise, I've got rounds, I've got bigger octagon shapes here, and I've also got pairs. So there's the selection of the different mounts that you're actually getting, obviously coming with the butterfly posts themselves. I mean, look how beautiful they are in their own individual right. I've never brought you a set like this before, and yet it's so incredibly affordable. Think about all the gifts that you're going to be able to make out of these. What I love is that every single one of them has actually got, can you see that little jump ring? If I just turn my hand ever so slightly, just there on the round one that I'm holding in the center, can you see that little jump ring as well? So you can either get rid of that, you don't have to use it, file it off ever so slightly, or use it to embellish maybe some waterfall chandelier style cascades. Or you can actually, if I just take one of them, cut the actual stud off itself, as in the post and the butterfly, keep that for something else, because don't forget it is your sterling silver precious metal, and actually turn them into pendants. So you can do that also. So then you would actually have 10 pendants. Oh, I've just had an idea, brainwave. If you get 2 of these, I love that, yeah, it's like me, when you're in school. I've just had a brainwave, get 2 of these. You've probably thought of it as well. Earrings, matching pendant, straight away, and you've got 5 birthday presents, tick, 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 tick. Shall I show you the gemstones that come along? Because you've even got the gemstones. Now I need to make sure these go back in their right order as well, don't I? Yeah, now they go there. Oh no, Amelia, you know the one you put up, I knocked over. Sorry.
That was Sheila.
Was that Sheila? Oh, no. Don't worry. Sorry, I did it. So for the octagons, you've got lovely serenite here. Again, I'm just going to show you because it is beautiful serenite in a lovely square cut. Look at these. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, just stunning. Obviously, you've got 2 of those and they do fit the octagon setting that you've got. Then we've also got the marquise. 4 carats of your multiple gemstones. Your marquise, I think these are actually in your aquamarine. Oh, topaz. Is it topaz? Good, right. I'm going to hold this on the back of my hand, actually. Just because. A marquise, because of the shape, it's... If I hold it in the grabber, I'm going to hide most of it. There we go. That's a marquise. Oh, looks like a diamond. It's amazing. Then we've also got iolite, which at first glance I did actually think was Tanzanite. Shall I get them all on my hand like this? Like this. Ooh. Oval cut. Round, brilliant cut. That's the only one I'm missing. Wow. Now, I'm trying to keep very, 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 very still. So you've got the calibrations of the gemstones, multiple gemstones as well. Oh! Come on, they're absolutely amazing, aren't they? And you're getting 2 of each of those, obviously, because you have got the earrings themselves, or you've got 2 pendants if you wanted to detach, rather, the actual post and butterfly and turn them into the pendants. So shall I put the assigned mount behind? How about this? Can you see that there? Like so, and if I position one pointing vertically, I'm making Maggie nervous just because of my No, look, I've got a steady hand, look.
You have.
I've got a steady hand. Don't sneeze, Al, don't sneeze.
Aren't they stunning?
Aren't they beautiful? Amazing. Let's bring that price tag in because we've only got 66. 5 pairs of earrings. That's £7.99 each pair, for each pair.
It should be called the birthday show today or the gift show or something, because what you could make for gifts today at such... You know, quality gemstones and all the findings and all of the charms and everything that we've had today, the earring, it's just unbelievable.
Amazing. I mean, and again, I know that if you were to buy 2, it's more of an investment. I get that. You know, you'll be thinking about £80, but you've got suites of jewellery there for what's that? What would that work out? What? You can't keep shocking me when I've got to keep my hand still like this. And for some reason, I put it with my hand elevated, so I don't even want to put it down on the table. For some reason, it is a star buy, and this is what our star buys are all about. I don't know why I've chosen to have my hand literally up in the air. I daren't move it though, to be honest, because look at the quality of these beautiful gemstones. So what have you got? You've got Orissa iolite in here, 1 carat on the nose, 1 carat gemstone across the pair of earrings. You've got serenite in your princess cut. There's 1 carat, that's these ones here. So let me just point them out to you, forgive me, sorry. This is your Orissa iolite in the pear cut. There's a carat of those. You've got a carat of your serenite. Your smoky quartz is the ovals, and again, that's 1 carat there. Your white topaz is the marquise. Now that is just shy of a carat, 80 points there. And last but by no means leaving the round brilliant cut, you've got serenite in 80 points as well. Stunning, absolutely amazing. What's that working out at per pair of earrings? $5.99. I mean, seriously, solid sterling silver. All of these beautiful mounts, and again, I'm going to try and position them as and when behind each of the marquees. So you've got all of these earring mounts as well. I can't physically put them all on my hand. It's just going to be ridiculous otherwise, isn't it? But I'd certainly pay $29.95 in excess of that for just a pair of those calibrated gemstones. Amazing. Well done. 66 will not hang around. And if you do multi-buy, then fantastic. You've got a suite of jewellery there straight away. Beautiful. Well done to each and every single one. And I do love the fact that you have got the absolute specifics of the gemstones and the shapes and the sizes. You know what you are getting with that within that star buy. Okay, moving on, because also brand spanking new today, we have got a gorgeous sterling silver ring mount. I love the fact that we're getting pictures on our Facebook page of all of you doing your gem setting now as well. When I was over in Jaipur, wait, this is a trilogy. Oh, need. It's serenite. I'm going to try and position it again, but this time I'm going to put my hand down as the actual setting on the gemstones would be. So you've got, oh, it's tricky. There's only 73 of these, brand new. So you've got the 2 princess cut. Look, can you see that? Wow. Shall I turn this one round? Oh my goodness. And here is the mount. With, shall I just position it like so? It's a size 7, which I believe is a Peter Q.
Oh, Jane.
And you've got the gemstones basically. You've also got accenting gemstones on the shoulders, on the shanks of your white topaz. 1.8 carats in total of this stunning natural gemstone that is your gorgeous serenite. And then you've also got so beautiful, the white topaz in what looked like to me princess cut actually, in a stunning sterling silver mount. And there's a lot of sterling silver which has been invested into this. You can really see how substantial it is. Look at the detailing. It's something I would refer to, certainly if I was on our Gemporia channel still, is that, see that detailing where it kind of dips in the centre? Look how the light is allowed to enhance, sort of really influence the bottom of the gemstone. The pavilion of the gemstone as well, which is only going to bring out more and more and more sparkle out of your serenite. More limited, brand new premiere. I've not brought you a Trilogy design before. Should be coming your way. Really? $14.95 for a Trilogy of this size? Don't you just want to get into your gem setting now?
Yes.
I certainly do.
Yes.
I couldn't buy this from a jeweller's at that price tag.
No, you couldn't.
We certainly couldn't
Just
at this.
phenomenal.
$9.95.
I love it.
Certainly couldn't get hold of this at $9.95. I mean, we're talking about one locational gemstones with your serenite. Currently, only mined in the state of Oregon in the USA. What you mouthing?
Price.
$9.95, I know.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed in me? You look
No,
like...
I just can't believe the price.
I was a bit nervous then, Sheila. I thought you were going to tell me off.
I can't believe what Kim does. She's just...
I know. I know.
She's either going to get into big trouble or... Well, she's phenomenal, but yeah, she's either going to... Yeah, I don't know.
She's phenomenal,
She is
absolutely.
phenomenal.
I totally agree with you there.
Just treat yourself.
First time ever that I've brought a Trilogy design. I've seen the gem set prongs, the mounts, etc. in the pendants, and I've seen the solitaires as well. Absolutely beautiful. So I love the fact that we are venturing into this side of jewellery making.
And that you can actually do it. Your craft fairs sell them. I mean, this is where, because it's time as well, but for the price that you can sell that for what you've bought it, you know, I mean, money goes on because of the time that you actually...
But it's not something you invest loads of time in, is
No,
it?
no, that's what I'm saying, you know, but for $9, it's just unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I am totally and utterly...
Well done, and please do those price comparisons. I need to move on. Congratulations. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Is it time for the kit? Ooh. I feel a little bit of an expensive order coming on today.
Yes. I've got to do some work first, so I won't get time. So,
I've already. I got my opal strand yesterday. Thanks to Laura. Yeah, amazing. And I can feel a little bit of an ouch order again. Okay, straight into your next designer inspiration with the wonderful Sheila. Now, again, we've deliberately split this kit down into two parts, because then some people might want the gemstones exclusively, some people want the components exclusively. We've done that, and I was actually seeing it on a Facebook page saying, why are you doing that? It's actually to help you, to make it more affordable or accessible to you, basically, because you don't want to buy something that you don't necessarily need. So we've actually separated it in two. Now I'm going to start with the gemstones. So starting with the first part of the kit, which is very gem heavy. Now this will sell out. The start price is going to be put on your screen straight away. As you can see, it's already affordable. What you can't see is just how gem heavy it already is. I've got fluorite, I've got amber, I've got wonderful graduations. In fact, I've got 3 strands of amber, not just one, and we're already at £46.70. Now, what I love and adore is that they are faceted by Mother Nature. You've got that really rich, infamous cognac colour, this gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone. I'll snapshot up to prehistoric time, quite literally. We don't get to bring you in kits every single day. 3 strands, Sheila. How did you get hold of 3? Better than 1. One would have been exciting.
I did.
You have your ways. Like I said, you're a very talented lady.
It's just, yeah. And I think any strand of sort of nuggets or chips help your jewellery designs go such a long, long way. And I've made about 11,
so
10,
much.
I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 necklaces and a bracelet, a ring, some earrings, and I'd still got loads of the amber left.
Do you know? And I love. It's got to be one of my favourite gemstones in its natural form like this. You know, with a natural shape. Just because it is showing, it's organic and rustic, isn't it? But as an organic gemstone, that goes perfectly. So yeah, I agree. And again, recognised, if you wear this and after, and when you do wear it, I hope you will. It's going to be admired, isn't it? It's going to be absolutely. Oh gosh, I love your amber necklace, recognised by passers-by in the street, dare I say. Still not done though. So in total, amber rather, is not measured in carat weights because it is an organic gemstone. It's measured in dimensions and millimetres. So you've got a lot here. It goes right the way up to 8x4 millimetre to 5x3 sizes. And it is your Cognac amber, which has got that really rich, full-bodied colour and tone. But let's bring in all the other gemstones. We've also got Faceted Amethyst here, which is 40 carats, and they're 4 millimetre rounds. Look at that combination of colour. Isn't that amazing? Incredibly regal. Beautifully regal amethyst. Intensities of colour which work. Already we're up to 4 strands of genuine gemstones. Still not done. I've also got your lovely fluorite, multicoloured, and these are top drilled. You've got zebra fluorite within as well, which has that gorgeous banding. Can you see that? Look at the one on hang on a second. Where's it gone? Just here. See that? Look at that banding. Amazing banding of green and purple running through. Oh, and again up here, look at this one. Gorgeous sunshine lemons. The wonderful beauty of your fluorite is it is one of the most colourful, well, it is the most colourful mineral on the planet. It comes in greens, yellows, purples, blues, colour changes as well. Zebra fluorite, you can see the patterns actually progressing through the gemstone as well. Already, now how many strands is this? We're up to 5. Might I just remind you that £46.70 is where we should be, and I'm still not done on genuine gemstones, because I've also got not 1, but 2, but 3 of these lovely hematite bars. They are like literally wearing bars of gold, aren't they? Aren't they incredible?
I love them. I mean, there's a necklace straight away, isn't it? If you're new to jewellery making and you want to make something a little bit different and you think, oh, where can I go? It's just a centrepiece of a necklace straight away, isn't it?
But these are all different colours I've just spotted.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Mm-hmm. They are different colours.
They are, aren't they? Different sort of, yeah.
Tones,
yeah.
I'm going to have to hold it like this. Can you see those colours and different combinations? Oops.
Oh, you were doing so well there, Al.
I was doing well, wasn't I?
Well. You have got a steady hand, both hands.
There we go.
Look at that.
I've not seen, because you've got kind of like a titanium colour here.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
The yellow gold and the rose gold here as well. They're stunning, aren't they? Again, mix that with your fluorite, your amber and your amethyst. It's just going to go such a long way. Dress to impress of your boutique collection. Should be. That's an incredible should be price. But we're not nearly done. First part of your wonderful kit. Boutique kit, no less. 3 strands of amber, 1 strand of your amethyst, 1 strand of fluorite in the faceted briolets, which we haven't seen in I don't know how long, and 3 of these, you know, trio of tones in your hematites.
I mean, I've said this before, but I did when I went to Denmark to see a friend. We were going around all the shops, and there was an amber boutique.
Yeah.
And it was got huge pieces of amber, and then tiny little sort of earrings, rings, necklaces, bracelets. But they were very expensive.
Yeah, I bet.
That, yeah. So, I mean, it just shows for 3 strands of Cognac amber.
I've just
put in so many different.
Well, I've just dispersed it and mixed it about a bit across the back of my hand, so you can actually see all of those different colours and tones. The only one I can't do that with is the fluorite. But look how perfectly those colours mix. Absolutely incredible. So the fluorite, you've got 135 carats there, 10 by 6 to 13 by 7 millimetres in size, and there's an 11 centimetre strand. Your amethyst is 40 carats, and they're 4 millimetre plain rounds, faceted rounds. You've got chocolate, gold, and grey hematite bars. Your Cognac amber, as we know, 3 strands of that, and yeah, that's everything. I mean, that's just incredible. That's a lot of gemstones for $29.95. Well done. I'm going to bring you part 2 because, well, I think that's going to be a sellout. Have we got many of those, Kim? Okay, we've got a big quantity of those, which is good, encouraging, because I wasn't expecting it to be a huge quantity. Part 2. So this is where you get your threading materials, your wires, your memory wires, and gosh, there's oodles coming your way, and also your mesh. Wowzers, wowzers. This is stacked full, Sheila. I'm going to start with the memory wire. You get 10 of the large, or necklace. Some people call them the necklace. They're full 360-degree circles, basically. Memory wire is exactly that. It's wire with a memory, so it'll always go back to this beautifully spherical shape unless you massively distort it. Then you get 14 of the medium size or bracelet size, so that's 14 spools. They're a little bit like a slinky basically, but much more beautiful. Then you also get 14 of the small stroke ring size, depending on which way you look at it. Now we have a FIFO review to share with you on the memory wire. Vivian in Essex says very nice, never used memory wire before, couldn't wait to have a go. Made a bracelet and was very pleased with the result. It's Mark Smith, who was with me yesterday, guest designer Mark. It's his bread and butter. I mean, he does it with the chips. If you've got the amber just thread a few of them onto the memory wire, and he sells them for, well, amber I'd expect it to be more than £15, to be honest, because it is a very considered gemstone. And it's so easy, again, so very, very, very easy. But not just done with your wire of the memory, you've also get this. Now, your antique bronze coloured copper wire, you get 50 metres of this in total, and it is your 1mm gauge. This is your should be price, by the way, so be on those phone lines as soon as you possibly can. It's not going to be anywhere near it, and I've still got so much to bring you, so hence why I'm talking very, 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 very quickly. So 1mm wire and 50 metres that you're getting in total of this lovely copper tone. More wire coming your way, and this is your gold coloured twisted wire. I'll take actually that connector off so you can actually see it. Twisted wire, it would be so incredibly difficult to replicate that texture. And you've got, as I said, 50, it's 0.5 millimetre gauge. And again, that's because if you're thinking, why is it not 0.6 or 0.4? If you think about it, it's twisted, so there's going to be a differing in dimensions, and there's 10 metres in total, so it'd be nigh on impossible to create that gorgeous texture. So lots and lots and lots of wire. Still got more. How about your mesh? Now this is the mesh, which I'm just going to get the 3mm gauge in your chocolate. Love it. Again, love this combination with the gemstones. If you can imagine those all together, you can actually feed maybe some of your gemstones into the mesh. Would look incredible. Certainly do that with your memory wire. And in total, you're getting 5 yards. 5 yards of this chocolate colour mesh to create all of those lovely shapes, which you'll see some more on within Sheila's designs. Still not done, still got more wire to bring you. In fact, we've got one of our new spools of wire. It was recently launched. Now this is, I've got so much, I'm losing track of where we are. This is, so the antique bronze we had earlier on, sorry, that was your half round. I beg your pardon. Oh yes, and it is. The antique bronze was your half round that we have with 1mm, and you get 3 metres of that. This is your 50-metre spool right now, where you get the bronze coloured copper and is 1mm gauge. Sorry, didn't mean to confuse anyone. So you've got your half round wire, you've got your 1mm 50 metres, oh gosh, 1mm gauge, 50 metres of in your bronze. Then you've got your twisted gold coloured wire. Then you've got all your memory wire, then you've got your your mesh, and you've got all your Zari threads as well, and we're not going to be anywhere near that price. You do need to be on those phone lines as quickly as you possibly can. It's going to what? Shut the front door. Sheila, when did that happen?
I don't know.
Surely you would pay that for the twisted wire.
Yes.
Or the half wire. Or the 50.
Yes, you would most definitely. You would.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll count the memory wire as 1, 7, 8. 8 components for £16.95. That's absolutely ludicrous in a very good way. I don't often say negative words during an opportunity like this. because I don't think Jewellery Maker bring you negatives, but that's a ludicrous price. It really, really is.
It's a fantastic price, isn't it? When you're out there, yeah.
50 metres of wire is short. I can remember when this was £25.
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
I'm genuinely shocked. How have we done this, Kim? No, surely we are bending all the rules right now. Oh, yes, she said, yeah, but that hesitation. She didn't even hesitate then, Jewellery Makers. Okay, have we got lots of people there?
She looks after our customers, bless her.
But I've got a big quantity. How many have we got available in stock? 108. And oh my goodness, yeah, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of you there. Hadriana, Andrea, Mary. You know what? This is like Christmas right now.
It is. It should have been, yeah. Yeah.
This is like Christmas because I genuinely can't see how that we are bringing you 50, 60, 63 metres of wire, including your half round and your twisted wire, in one of our most popular colours, all of your memory wire and your mesh and all your Zari ribbons. I genuinely don't know how we can do that.
I don't either. I don't know how Kim does it. I really don't. And we say this so often, but yeah.
She's well, yeah, that's why we call her Ninja.
Yeah, exactly.
Ninja Kim.
Ninja Kim.
She is. Honestly, Ninja Kim.
And I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And how many pieces of jewellery have you made out of this?
Well, I've made 6 necklaces, and I'd still got 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're very gem heavy.
Hang on a minute. So this kit, £16.95 plus what was the gemstones? £29.95.
And I have got
under
loads
£50.
Of the amber there.
And you've made tons.
Could have gone on forever.
You could have gone on forever. From the simple designs like this one here with just the graduations of your hematite bars, just being thread onto your memory wire. This piece just shows off what memory wire is all about. It's having that lovely torque necklace and just suspending the gemstone. So the memory wire have actually been fed through the drill holes there. Yes. So beautiful. You've used your Zari thread here in like a ribbon-like design. No gemstones whatsoever.
No, just plaited, but it just shows you what you can do.
So beautiful.
Yeah. Just so easy to do. That's why I thought I'd show what you do today.
Again, your amber with your amethyst, and you've got those copper colours of your wire, look amazing. Oh my goodness. Again, you've got more amber here. So many pieces that Sheila's created. You've used your wire mesh to create texture, like a kind of fabric
just to make a bit of a feature piece at the front, and done a little bit of bridal. Twisting on this one here and some sort of swirls on it, just to, it's just using the large wire.
Absolutely amazing. Webbidders, do check out as soon as you can, because whilst we had 103, I'm already seeing double rows of names, so it's not going to be long before they sell out. Great. I love that textured piece, you know. Before we do our demonstrations, Sheila, because I'm looking like this is going to be a sellout, we're going to need to bring you another opportunity if we can. What did you say it was, Kim? I'm going to wander this way, though. All of these, can I?
Well, I know.
Sheila, there's so much I can barely get to you.
No.
Is that your stuff?
No, that is what's been put there for you.
I can barely get. Can I put that over there?
Of course you can.
Thanks, lovely. Sorry, honey.
Yes, we're getting a bit crowded, aren't we, here?
That's because there's so much to bring you.
So much,
Okay, we were talking early on, and Sheila is known very much for your bridal jewellery. I know I said it earlier, you did inspire me to start making jewellery. And it's the hair combs and the headbands and the memory wires, which are so incredibly universal and versatile and really easy to use. Now you're getting
very, very, as you say, reasonably priced if you're doing your own wedding budget. You know,
absolutely. Now you get 5 of each of the hair combs in all of the different colours in your rose. You see those? In your rose coloured, in your silver colour, and also in your gold colour. Again, I need these. I keep running out.
And don't just look at the comb as it is, because you can actually change the combs and make them into a flower. You can make them into
absolutely.
a 1920s, sort of taking the wire, the band out of the comb.
You've got your Alice bands or your hair bands like this. Again, through so many different fabrics you can wrap onto as well, in all of the different colours, in your rose, in the silver colour like this, and again I'll pick those up so you can see, and also in, I'm knocking everything over, in the gold. So they're lovely talk necklaces as well, aren't they? I think they look great as talk
actually,
necklaces.
yes, they do. Yeah, they do. And just with simple gemstone or, you know.
And tiaras, which can also be worn not just that way, but that way,
yes.
As well, which look fantastic. Or, like I said, a necklace like this. Beautiful. Then you've also got all of your memory wire. I'm going to have to put these over here for a second, in the 3 different colours as well. So you've got your silver, your rose, and also your yellow gold, including the large, the medium, and also the small. So if you think about it, that's 14 rings right there. That's 14 rings. That's 14 rings. That's 14 bracelets, and 10 of each of the oops. And one stray headbands just there.
All you need to do is to make it a loop at the back of any of these necklace sections is just get your round nose pliers and really pull it hard, and then it will give you a sort of a section to put your clasp on.
Absolutely, that stops it from coming off the actual memory wire. And also all of your beading, your threading material here with your beading thread, your monofilament, and also your clear elastic in the 3 different colours and tones of the rose, the silver, and also your yellow gold. My goodness, let's bring all of those hair combs back in, shall we? So, and all of your Alice bands as well, so you can just see just how much that you're getting. I need to buy this bundle. It should be coming your way at £42.90. I mean, really, I'd expect to pay that for one hair comb of Sheila's, certainly in excess of, in actual fact. However, not £42.90. A £22.95 saving. I told you my order was going to be very expensive today because I need these. I know. And I needed the wire.
I mean, if you are just starting out making wedding jewellery, now's the time to sort of...
Well, any jewellery. It doesn't have to be just wedding.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It can be for prom, it can be for a special occasion, for... Yeah, whatever. You can even wear one on air whenever you want to.
Yeah, why not? Headwear is coming more and more fashionable. You know, so the boho chic style. We've just saved you over £47 in the past 2 opportunities. Just because you're tuning into the live show. Fantastic to have your company, and that's why.
And we've got Kim.
And you get Kim. You don't literally get Kim.
No.
She's priceless, to be honest.
She is.
No, you're priceless, you are, Kim.
I mean, if
you're not for sale. Invaluable. We're not selling Kim.
They would just come out at pence, wouldn't they, really? That's
coming out at pence per each. Because if we think about, shall we count them individually? So I'm going to count this as 1 in each colour, etc.
So 5, 10.
1, 2, 3. Yeah? 4, 5, 6. I'm counting them as individual colours. And then obviously in the hair combs, individual colours. Yeah? So 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, and really got more than that because I could have counted them individually like you did.
Yeah, 3, 6,
so you're
9.
Doing it like this, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
5 of those, 18.
18 plus 15, so that's 33.
Plus your...
33, plus how many of these we get?
10, is it? No, hang on.
15.
3 each.
What did I get to?
Each.
33. 33, so that's 48 components here for 1995.
That's what...
I can't do that.
40p each, something like that. I don't know. I don't know, I'm just guessing really.
How did you just do that? You're like Mark Smith.
I divided the 44
Not only are you amazing at jewellery making, you're incredible mathematicians. Incredible. I can't even get my head around that. I can add up, that's about it. Quick text message coming in from Miss Janet in East Sussex. Hello to you, my lovely. Good morning. She says, I have the hairbands and they are super comfy, even all day at work. Great for great show. Oh, bless you. Can I just say, you know when we have that day of the races? It was so funny actually. Somebody put on Facebook, why is Eleanor wearing that hat?
I know.
It did make me laugh. Anyway, I like that hat. I liked it. Anyway, but the Alice band
is great for fascinators.
The Alice band that I was wearing in that hat, it was hurting my head because it wasn't one of the Jewellery Maker ones. I bought it many years ago. It was hurting my head come the end of the show.
That, the black. Yes, the black. Was it black?
No, the other one, the sort of goldy one. But our Jewellery Maker ones I can wear all day. All day.
And if you do want to do them for sort of little bridesmaids, if you're worried about that, which they won't hurt, but just if you wanted to, just wrap some ribbon around.
Yeah, to soften it.
Just soften it.
Use these with fresh flowers as well. They look lovely with fresh flowers.
Yes, yeah.
What a bargain! I've seen just one comb in a craft store for £2.45.
Yes.
Did we work it out at pennies? 40 pence.
40 pence, something like.
41p. 41p.
I was close, wasn't I?
You were, check you out. You're so good. So we've saved literally pounds.
There is a brain.
Oh, I'm really impressed. You're really sharp at maths, Sheila.
Thank you.
And again, you've got those colours which are going to work wonderfully with the kit as well. It's been added to my order because I've been trying to get hold of the 0.6 wire for ages, and I've been trying to get a hold of the hair combs for absolutely ages. They always sell out. And again, threading material is always absolutely invaluable. So get them as soon as you possibly can, because it is going to be, and it is busy, by the way. I can see rows of names on our call screen. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
I have a bridal workshop on
you do actually
Thursday as well.
on the 10th of March,
Yeah,
which I think
which
there's
is
still a couple of places
Thursday,
for.
yeah.
A couple. So if you want to join Sheila, come to the studios so we can say hello to you as well. It's a lovely buffet lunch here at studios. Contact us our call centre, or you can do it on the web. Book it on the web. 10th of March there is a bridal workshop. So there we are. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Moving on. Should we get straight into your lovely demonstration?
Right, okay. Well, I have done
Which one is it that you're going to make, my darling?
Well, I thought I'd show how you can knit with the Zari thread, because I haven't shown that before.
So that's this one here, without any gemstones whatsoever,
Yes.
and
And
using the
it's
actual the component that we've said the least about, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. Well, Zari thread you can do such a lot with. You
Yeah,
can
I love
crochet
it.
with it. You can make sort of little flowers out of it. You can do quite a lot with it. You can do it on the Viking.
Can I say that
knit.
looks like gold, solid gold?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And also what you could do is you could make one of the flowers that I've done on the necklace here, the one there that's got the wire section on it. And
Okay.
you could actually put that on that necklace
Yeah.
if you wanted to, but I quite like it on its own.
Yeah.
It's just a bit
You could
different,
attach a
isn't
brooch
it?
to Zari thread like
Yeah,
this
you
because,
can,
because it's a
yeah.
fabric essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is really, really simple to do.
Okay.
But you will need a pair of knitting needles that haven't got an end on, so you can actually feel the point on both of them. Okay. And then what you do is you put 4 stitches on, which I'll show you for anybody that hasn't knitted before. I'll show you just how to knit a stitch on, and you just go through your stitch, make a loop, go through your stitch, and then just take it round, and then pull it up, over and back on. So if I do that again, so if you push it in the front, take it round, pull it through, and then pop it on your opposite needle.
So is this actual knitting or crocheting?
This is knitting, not crochet.
Okay.
But I'll do another one. So through the front of your loop that you've made, or this in this case is a stitch now because I've put a couple on, then just take it round, push it through with your finger, pull the loop through, and then pop it on your left-hand needle.
Wonderful.
Okay, so
if you are
I'll
good
just
with your hands, you know, hand-eye coordination, you'll be fantastic at knitting and crochet. I'm absolutely useless with knitting
But it
needles.
is quite easy once you. I mean, I started when I was a young girl. You know, my mum taught me, and I tried to teach.
I think
Sarah,
it's because, and do you know what? Don't you find that when something's a challenge to you, like I will say, I find knitting a challenge, a real challenge. And then you almost build up like a fear of it.
Yeah, and then when you do it, when you have a go with
I'm genuinely nervous.
Yeah.
I can remember once a guest designer actually said, "Come on, Elle, have a go," and I was like, "Oh my goodness, no," because I'm just going to mess it up. And it was live on air. I'm genuinely nervous to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, because I'm so useless
now.
at it. I don't know why it is. Julie in the Isle of Wight, I'm doing a round of Kumihimo braid with silver Zari thread, and it looks like a silver popcorn chain. Your Zari thread is fab. I totally agree with you, Julie.
So
really
sparkly,
beautiful.
aren't they, Julie?
It really
they
is.
really are.
And you can. I love that you can attach onto it as well, because it is a kind of fabric, isn't it?
I mean, this is like the Kumihimo would come out, but it's more of a condensed.
Okay, so how do you get it like cylindrical like that?
This is what I'm going to show you. So, so you've put your 4 stitches on. You've started to knit, but you only. This is where these sort of pointing at both ends come in, because you don't actually take it off this needle. You don't do a purl or anything like that. You literally just knit, and so you knit your 4 stitches. I'll do it slowly. So you knit your 4 stitches. Okay, go round, push it in, over. So that's the 4th one. Okay, and then you just slip it right to the end again. And then what you're doing is you've got your thread at the back there, so that thread is being pulled forward to the front to knit again. So if we knit again, so do your 4 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't take it off your needle, just push it back. And then what you're doing is, which creates this round sort of cylindrical section, okay?
Yeah, it
And
kind of
then-
looks a bit
and
like Viking knit as well.
It is like Viking knit, that's what, yes, it is. It is, but all you're doing is just that, just knitting 4 stitches all the time, because you're pulling the thread at the back there, back to the front, so it's pulling the threads together and giving you that, it's giving you that round, finished section.
Lovely.
So you don't
And then
actually
you've simply
purl.
just braided it all
then,
together.
And then I've just plaited it, and then I've made one of each of the sort of the bronze and the
that.
gold.
Absolutely love that.
And
I mean,
then
of
just
course, if it
plait
was wire, it'd be very wire heavy, probably be very heavy on the neckline as well.
What you could do, you could actually take some gemstones sort of through. Once you've plaited it, just take some gemstones through on some wire.
Absolutely stunning. Again, let's show you some of the other pieces that Sheila has been busy creating, because I mean this kit is so incredibly gem heavy. You can afford to go to town with your gemstones. This, you've actually turned the hematite bars around the other way actually, so instead of actually tapering towards the décolleté, it's actually pointing upwards. Again, you've incorporated the wire mesh next to with this piece, which actually has that kind of fabric sense.
Yes, I've ruched that up with some of the 1 mil wire.
And I'm
so
loving
it's giving it that firmness underneath the wire mesh.
Yeah.
And then I've just done some swirls.
I'm loving the amber bracelet at the front as well. I think that's amazing. Just solely amber. And of course, so everybody knows that that gemstone is, when it's a cognac colour in particular.
Yes.
Now, we have got, how about incorporating some rings into this beautiful piece? Now, you've already had the memory wire. Maybe you are more of a silver wearer and you love your amber with your silvers, or you love, let me see, a hematite with your silvers, or
anything goes.
whatever
doesn't it?
gemstones, absolutely.
Anything
it's all personal
goes.
choice.
Yeah.
You're going to love these. Now, Kim was just saying, Elle, you know all the times that you say about those adjustable rings that you absolutely hate and detest, and I really do. You know, not these, but you know an adjustable ring that have got those really ugly teeth? You know the ones?
Oh, I know the ones you mean, yeah.
They've kind of got 3 teeth.
Yeah, and they look, yeah.
They look awful.
They do.
Why?
They do. I know the
I
ones
don't
you
understand. Why can't it just be a flush end? Why does it have to have those teeth, which are only going to catch your clothes, snag your tights, and as Kim said, I keep ripping my hair out.
Yes. Yeah.
So every time you do this, you have a chunk of hair. Well,
Yeah.
well, stop wearing it. Stop wearing it. You need to recommission it with these, Kim, because you keep pulling your hair out. And that's not an expression, she genuinely is. Now, I detest, and it's personal choice, I do detest them just because I think the amount of money
really
that you would
have that
waste
trouble with that because
on
it's sealed.
tights alone,
Yeah, yeah.
pulling holes in your tights. You won't have that problem with these. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. I just went on one of them for a little minute, didn't I?
I did
a
but
bit.
it's true though.
I did
isn't
have a
it?
bit of a rant.
It is true. It's
You don't,
as you
why?
say, the times that you especially if you're going to a function and you
I'm
sort
kind
of
of going
pulling-
all Brutus-like now. Why? Or squeaky, like my puppy.
But look, they are sealed at the
Look,
end, aren't they?
so
there's no way you
this
can
is
catch
what I
anything.
think we should be
Yeah.
seeing more of. Not only are they not going to catch, the adjustable ability, so just literally open them like a gate, similar that you would with a jump ring, basically, and feed them together like so. So great for your stack of bracelets. Sheila's impressed with me there. Now,
impressed.
this is the underside. I'm actually showing you the underside of the actual ring itself, because if I turn it round like this, great for channel setting. You can position your gemstones in between there, sew them on in a kind of manner, or you can create fantastic movement. Now, you're getting 20 of these. 20. There's no excuse, Kim, for you to be wearing one of those ugly adjustable rings.
Great for children because my granddaughters love to wear rings.
I bet.
You know, so easy.
And you don't have to worry about the sizes, do
no,
you?
you don't. No.
You don't have to worry about the sizes. Now, all of these, 20 in total, should be incredibly £13.90. Now, never mind £13.90. We're going to bring you, wow, £5.95 for 20 rings.
Okay, what's that then?
I can't even do that maths, really.
Back just under 20p each, isn't it?
20p each, okay?
Is it? No, yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah.
29p. 29p.
29p.
If you took a few of your amber nuggets, if you took a few of your amber nuggets and just created like a wonderful movement cluster, I suppose, on these rings, how lovely would that be?
Rondelles will sit nicely in there.
Rondelle, that's what we're saying. Yeah, channel setting would look amazing. You can actually use them as part of the setting themselves. $5.95 only, no brainer, isn't it? Loads of you on the telephone lines. Please do bear with our wonderful call centre. We are busy this morning. And why don't you join them? Because this is one of those deals which is unmissable. It's such an easy piece of jewellery to commission, because all you need to do is a simple wrap loop and attach it to these jump rings like so. And
they stand nice and proud
they
as well.
Do.
They really look,
so you have that cluster-like design.
Yes.
Love it. And if you've never done a wrap loop before, for all of our new beginners, then just look on our website. We've got the tutorials there. In fact, you get that with a free DVD. You get that with a DVD, our Get Start, which has just been relaunched and refilmed. So if you want to get hold of that, speak to our contact centre. Look at the quantity plummet. There's loads of you there. Web bidders, do check out as soon as you can. And can you just the amber or the amethyst with these? Any of your gemstones?
Anything.
Do you know, lots of big designers actually incorporate movement, like Piaget does, Tiffany's do, Gucci do. It's movement of the gemstones, basically. That's going to work fabulously.
I think they're gorgeous, I really do.
I do as well.
I like the sort of rope effect as well.
Yeah.
The way that,
And they can easily be pendants too, if I turn it that way. You can actually use them in a different way, or gypsy style earrings.
You could, because you could wire up the top a little bit just to seal it, and then do a basic loop from there and attach a chain. A girl at my local salon, she's quite quirky, let's say. She is quite quirky, and she's got her nose pierced. Not through there, but through the middle bit. Right.
Oh, it goes through me myself.
Yes,
but
it
goes through me. But yeah, she can really pull it off. It looks amazing on her. And she's just got a simple ring. Can you imagine? That's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Again, before we come back to you, I'm going to bring you the foundations. Sheila, I'm going to lean on you on this one, my darling. What do we do with our beading foundation?
Well, what I do, and this is, I actually make a template of a necklace design, and then if you fold your foundation in half, okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you grab one. No, go on, you pull.
So if you fold it in half like so, maybe see that on the white a bit more there. Okay, so if you fold it in half, and then when you've done your template, just do one half of it on here, because when you fold it over, so you've got a mirror image, so it will be the correct shape, you know, rather than trying to lay the whole necklace template on here and cutting round it. It's much easier to fold it, as I said, then put.
But what do you use these for then? Backing cabochon,
backing
soutache?
cabochon. Well, I did in fact, Laura's had it and I've never had it back. I must ask her about that. I did a cream and white and ivory lace pearl necklace. Oh, it's got to be about 3 years ago.
A bib or something like that.
And it was just like a small bib. And I just sewed all the gemstones on it, all the lace.
Love it.
And I absolutely loved it. And I know, you know, everybody out
well,
there
you've got
said
pictures.
They did, so.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure. You mean that's very much.
No, but that is just a thicker.
Well, we've got different sizes. You're getting 4 in total in the black and in the white. So here's an example of soutache. You've got another cabochon being back there. Yes, you can use it with your lace or any of your fabrics for that matter as a base, basically. And of course, it's very wearable. So it comes in 3 different sizes. Am I right in saying that? So this is the large. It's more of an A4 size. Then you've got the ones that Sheila was just showing you there, which are slightly smaller, elongated rectangles in the black and in the white. So very, very versatile shapes. And then you've got more square.
Which are the cabochons really. I would use that for the cabochon, but you can use all of them. But that's
it's basically the same, isn't it? It is all the same, just different sizes. Now I have to bring the price in. Lay the foundations. I love the name of this bundle, Kim. Lay the foundations.
And if you show the back of that, Ellie, it shows.
I can tell you exactly what it does.
It shows you a cabochon being actually
backed. So on the back, you can see there, you can actually stiffen this as well. You can it's stiff and durable, easy to bead through, maintain shape, bead right up to the edge, washable and shrink resistant, usable with an iron-on transfer, dyeable, and works well with permanent markers, draw and trace on it, and glue on cabochons.
Glue on the cabochons, which
Oh, there we go. So if you've got your E6000 glue, then you literally just use, that's all you need, basically.
Always just allow a little bit for your beading to go.
Yeah,
your
to actually
gems.
to go around. Fabulous, well done. £7.95. You're going to get a lot of jewellery out of all of these, aren't you?
Certainly are. I've still got loads left from when I've had them.
If obviously you use it correctly, as in work from the outside in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Outside in, right.
Or if you're doing a bib necklace with a cabochon in the middle, put your cabochon on first.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
work
Okay,
round.
thank you, my lovely. Right, back to you, my darling.
Oh yes, back to me.
Back to you. I'm going to pop that there. So because I've got so much to show you.
I thought I'd just show how to do sort of a flower, if I move that out of the way, with the fluorite, which is absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Because there's all different tones and you can't... I'll move that onto the white.
Yes, that's
there we go. So as you can see the fluorite on there now. So just get a piece of 0.4 wire. Because these are top drilled, you will need the 0.4 wire because you want to be quite... You don't want to try and force a sort of a thicker wire through into it.
No, and fluorite is a softer gemstone, so do be careful with fluorite.
And sometimes you can get your thread to go through the first gemstone that you put on, but in this instance I can't because they come to a point at the top. You know, 0.4 is what you need to use. So then what you do then, I've got 7 on here, and then once you actually gather the wire through and then twist it, if you twist it a little bit, it'll just secure your circle ready for your flower.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Fluorite's a great gemstone to use as flowers as well.
I mean any top drill, but fluorite, it's just a lovely, it's got so many different
colours.
And then just take one of your strands through just to sort of keep
kind of
it
sewing
secure. Yeah, it's just giving it that bit more. And sometimes what I do, I'll take the thread round a little bit more on a couple of the outside ones just to give it that security, and it just makes the actual fluorite drops start to sit firmer. Okay,
lovely.
So that's, but carry on doing that when you're going all the way around with your wire that you've bought, that you've twisted and brought back up. Okay, I won't do it all the way, but as you can see, it's made that now a lot firmer. And then once you've gone all the way round, and then what you can do then is you can actually get another piece of 0.4 wire.
And again, Sheila's using all the gemstones that were in the kit.
All the gemstones that were in the kit, yes. If I put that up there, and then what you do then is you're making another circle. And then with these gorgeous amethyst faceted gemstones, the hole inside is big enough to take that through. So giving you that circle, which you can then lay on the top of your flower there.
Should we hold that up to the camera as
so
well?
can we
Hold it
hold
on
that
the
up?
camera too, so you can...
Yeah, so you can actually see that.
Lovely.
So you would pop that on the top. So you've got your flower with your little petals on the outside, and then you've got your circle in the middle. And then all you do then is just pop that down again and secure it round your flowers, your flower petals, okay? Just by taking some up at the side, popping it through and back down again, and just pull it.
Do you know, I've just had an idea, because of the shape of those fluorites.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you take your amber that's within the kit as well, and just took the smaller ones.
I was going to pop some.
No, but I'm just thinking, because of the time of year,
Right,
obviously,
okay.
maybe because of where I grew up, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking they'd make amazing daffodils, because you could do your tiara twists with just a couple of those ambers to make the trumpet of the daffodil.
Yes, you could. Yeah, you could draw them, and that's why the more you twist them around the side, the more you can pull them up into the middle.
I love a daff. I think they're so cheerful.
I do love daffs as well.
Yeah.
They are absolutely
Always
gorgeous.
have daffs this time of year in my house.
In fact, it's the first flower that you actually buy, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
At the start of spring.
And they're inexpensive as well, aren't they?
And then, I mean, I haven't got time now to go all the way round, but what you can do then is just take it through your amethyst and go back up again to secure it. And then you can pop in the middle there, you can pop in some of your amber. So just sort of move that around until it's as round as you want it. And then with these here, you can actually pop in some tiny sections of amber. So it gives you almost a 3D sort of
fabulous
flower,
effect.
doesn't it? Yeah,
Now,
effect.
whilst Sheila's actually threading on those gorgeous gemstones, I've got time to quickly sneak in some wonderful smoky quartz. Bear in mind that we have got those carved smoky quartz coming up in a few moments' time. It's brand new, really exciting. You've already had your eyes on them, along with Martha, along with everybody else here in the studio. So I'm just thinking it would be a really crying shame if I don't bring you this bundle as well. So sorry to interrupt you for 1 minute, Dana, just because I think you can thread all your gemstones on. Now you've got 3 strands, effectively 4, and in actual fact I actually thought this was 4 when Kim was describing it to me, of your smoky quartz in your plain rounds. I mean, you've got that lovely rich espresso tone with diamond-like brilliance and wonderful clarity and fire, of course. The more intense, kind of like a coffee, I suppose, the more full-bodied, the more valuable, I guess, smoke and mirrors, and it has got that gorgeous, gorgeous sheen. It is a trio, and with all different shapes, all the different sizes of your nuggets that you also get, the plain rounds as well. Very versatile. It is a luxurious gemstone, without shadow of a doubt. It always reminds me of kind of like your high-end Zarites and things like that. Very rare gemstones which love to play with light, love to show off gorgeous brilliance. I wanted to show you this because of the carved smoky quartz that we've got coming up literally in a few minutes time. Let's get this, if you wanted to sort of add it onto maybe that feature piece. It would have been a shame if we'd have missed out on it. $12.95. $12.95 for 3 strands of smoky quartz of this.
And what's coming up then, that would just be unbelievable.
It really would, wouldn't it? If you got the space, if you got those seed beads as well.
Yes. I mean, what we've had on today, we've had some amazing things, haven't we?
We have. The Zari thread that you've just seen, the Cognac amber that you've got in Sheila's kits. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is a genuine gemstone which is recognised the world over, isn't it? We know of smoky quartz. We know of how valuable and rare it is, especially with clarity like this as well. And if you didn't have the quality, you wouldn't be seeing that sparkle. I always refer to smoky quartz as kind of like a mixture between coffee and champagne.
Yeah, I think smoky quartz, it's an underestimated gemstone, I think.
Yeah, I think we're wising up to it,
I think we are, yeah. But I've always liked smoky quartz. It goes so gorgeous with the golds and the rose golds
and silvers and antiques and pinks and all the colours, without shadow of a doubt. Wow, well done to each and every single one of you. Already loads of you getting involved, and hold that thought, by the way, because I've never seen smoky quartz quite like it. Right, literally, I think we've got a few minutes.
No, that's fine. I'm just showing you how I've actually put some amber in the middle now, and I'm going to carry on doing that, you know. So that's really what you would do. But I've started to put some amber in the centre of the flower there. So you've had your fluorite, you've had your sort of circle of your amethyst, and then just pop some just pop some of the amber in. Just keep dropping it onto the wire, and then just keep feeding it through, and then you've got like you've got three-dimensional flower.
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. As always, isn't she wonderful? Now, we have got the smoky quartz. If you need to do anything right now, go to the bathroom, make a cup of tea.
Make a cup of tea.
You've literally got minutes.
Hint. Yes.
You've got minutes to do it, because this smoky quartz is going to be an on and gone sell-out opportunity. I've never seen carvings quite like it before. Absolutely beautiful. Front and back, brand new in. So exclusive. They arrived in our hands here in the studio only first thing this morning. So it's up after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck. There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
Welcome back, everybody. Nice to have your company this morning. My name's Elena and you're watching Jewellery Maker. Now it is time for the Smoky quartz carved pairs. I've never seen anything like it before. It quite literally is a work of art on a gemstone, but twice over. They are hand carved individually and they are big, sizable pendants. Now, graphics on your screen. Start again. Graphics on your screen straight away, so now is the time for you to react and pounce and be dialing those digits on the bottom of the screen, the free phone telephone number. Press your option 1 already. Web bidders are checking out. I don't know if they can see the price. I don't know if they can. They can. Is that right? Introductory opportunity. I mean, the etching, the skill that goes into to faceting, not just faceting, carving a gemstone. Probably one of the most iconic gem carvings is situated within the GIA, Gemological Institute of America, and it comes from a personal friend of ours, the name of Glenn Lehrer, which I know a few of you will have heard of previously before. A wonderful gentleman, very, very knowledgeable, and also thoroughly charming. He actually was the one that is responsible for carving the bahir. The bahir stands 5 foot tall, and it's not necessarily a picture or a carving of anything specific. Obviously, there will have been inspiration, but it's how Glenn has actually incorporated curves and angles and how the gemstone then goes on to play with the light. All a big consideration when it comes to faceting your gemstones, obviously, but carving your gemstones it is actually a complete separate thing. Consider it this way: this is a work of art. It's like an artist who starts on a blank canvas. You've got to have that vision. You've got to have that imagination, I suppose. You've also got to understand how a gemstone actually forms and its refractive indexes, its hardnesses. It is without shadow of a doubt an absolute science. Now, if you weren't able to tune in earlier on, you won't have seen these. I did give a little bit of a sneaky peek, hence why we've had a surge on the phone lines and on the web already. Carved on both sides, and I'll show you both. They are the biggest of carved gemstones that I've ever seen. Top drilled, and just one of these on a pair of sterling silver shepherd hook earrings, maybe. Sterling silver wire, or gold wire even. Look at those, aren't they incredible? Aren't they absolutely amazing? They kind of bring a light through every single one of those etchings. Morning, Elena. Hello, Sharon, my darling in Essex. Got mine. They will look stunning with turquoise. Oh, yes, I could totally agree, my lovely. Oh, they would, wouldn't they? Can you imagine these out in natural daylight? Because here in the studio, they look incredible. Wait until every single one of those lovely curves, every single one of those etchings, and it's not an etching, it's way beyond that, but you know what I mean, how it actually sort of captures and plays with the lights. You're going to get incredible surface luster, but also because the gemstone is ever so slightly narrower at those points, you're actually going to get a differing tone coming through. Never seen anything quite like these before. Lincolnshire, Agnes, Pam, Frances, Pauline, Margaret, Maureen, Claire, Gillian, Sylvia, Sharon, you've done it. Sharon, you were the first one there. Well done, my lovely. Jane, you're with me. Deborah's with me. Sonia's with me. Hello, I've got telephone bidders on the phone and can't yet see your name. Your names. I'll just turn these round so you can actually see the quality of the actual carving on the back of the gemstones as well. In all of our years here at Jewellery Maker, we've brought you carved gemstones for many years. You know, they tend to be more of the flowers, don't they? Or roses we've also brought as well. I haven't got anything like this. I've never seen anything like this before. I think the only other comparison that I can actually make was a complete finished piece of jewellery where I did the biggest auction that I'd ever done on what was our USA channel, and it was across all the zodiac signs. All the different zodiac signs, thousands went, and it's such an investment of time for an artist, a gemstone artist, because they are true artists without shadow of a doubt, to embark on bringing something. But then that etching was only the once, wasn't it? This is twice. Front and back. Now, you have obviously 5 individual sizable, beautiful pendants, 25 by 14 millimeters. Every single one of us here in the studio, office staff, admin, production team, have all got their eyes on this star by. There is lots of members of staff from the JM team who are going to be wanting to get involved. $24.95. Now, that's incredible. That's less than £5 per work of art, and it is a work of art. You understand why I'm saying that, right? A work of art times 2. I mean, what would you do with these, Sheila? Because they're so incredibly high-end and unique. I mean, you've been here since day one. Have we ever done anything quite like this before?
No, we haven't. I've never, ever seen anything in smoky quartz. I mean, I know I have holidays and I don't always catch everything, but I've never, ever, in my experience, seen anything like that in smoky quartz on Jewellery Maker.
No, and you know what? I think there's very few gemstone suppliers that will be able to bring this.
We've had obviously faceted smoky quartz,
yeah,
but nothing engraved like that. And we've had the round flowers, but nothing like that. I think they're a definite first of any gemstone that's got that sort of pattern on it. Really.
I'd agree with you there as well. And this isn't something which has just been stamped onto the front, you know, in a kind of ink or anything like that. It's individually carved into the gemstone. Shall I just turn it on the angle? You can actually see the texture there, can't you?
When you actually see them doing it, as you've seen and I have,
such a skill. It's just amazing, and you really do appreciate more so. I can remember actually saying to Sarah, actually, when we were over in Jaipur, you know what, it makes me want to put the prices up, actually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of gives you a newfound, I mean, I'm all about amazing deals, but you're kind of between a rock and a hard place, a moral dilemma of, well, really, we should be paying more for these. Incredible, well done. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Now, need to move on, because how about we stick to, put that back up there. We stick to the carving of the gemstones, because I think these will go incredible alongside smoky quartz, clear quartz. And these are your plain rounds. These are little rosebuds. Oh, look at the sparkle that you get from these. Absolutely beautiful. It's a big long strand, as you can see. I'm going to hold it like this so I can actually turn the gemstone so you can actually see that luster. And see that wonderful etching look. That's like liquid clear clarity. The more eye clean, the more liquid-like the gemstones are in your clear quartz, then the more valuable they are. We've put the Smoky quartz carved pairs at the bottom, 70 carats. This is 250 carats in your clear quartz, and they're 10mm plain rounds. But again, it's not just the one surface, you've got them front and also back. So you can incorporate just one of them onto a pair of shepherd hooks, would be amazing. The reason why we're under magnification right now, and I can't see. Not with my. I've got 20/20 vision. I can't see internal flaws.
No, there aren't any. There aren't any.
It's the one part of me, Ryan, that does work perfectly well. Actually, is my eyesight. Yeah, yeah.
That's friends for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, look at you, check you out with your 20/20 vision. Actually, I've got quite good eyesight. But yeah, when you're looking at your colourless gemstones, whether they be diamonds, whether they be zircons, whether they be clear quartz like this, obviously, as fewer inclusions as possible. Now, need to bring that price tag in. Should be £9.95. We're going to go straight down, first ever price slash, first come, first serve. Have we got quantity? I hope so. It's busy today. We've got a triple figure quantity. I'm going to assume, rightly or wrongly, that lots of you are going to want to get this alongside your Smoky quartz carved pairs. £7.95 only. Perfect for your bridal jewellery. I know we keep referring to it, but those of you that are inspired on the back of the NEC wedding show, then I'm sure you'll be thinking, yes, one of these, Elena, just on some sterling silver or sterling silver earrings or pendant or whichever it might be. Again, elevate these, incorporate them into the bouquet themselves, maybe table centerpieces or favors. Certainly you're getting a lot for your money here. Well done to each and every single one of you checking out on the web, also lots of you on the phone lines. Under magnification here, sorry, I'll try and get that word out properly. Under magnification, you can see just how beautifully clear each of those gemstones are. Well done. Now, stay where you are on those photos. I've got to move on the essence to time, but it's because we're bringing you so many amazing new star buys. Okay, first come, first serve. This is going to be a luxury duo, but yet not the huge considered price tag that you would expect with these gorgeous gemstones. It's going to be a race to the finish line. You've seen pieces sell out throughout the course of the morning. I don't think this is going to be any different, and it is another incredible, unmissable star buy. You know when you kind of remind yourself not to be complacent? This is one of those moments right now. I didn't think we'd ever be able to bring you a 6-pack opportunity of Tahitian pearls. 6 Tahitian pearls. Now, in the world of pearls, in different locations, you can have Akoya pearls, you can have Tahitian, as we said earlier on, Biwa Keshi, you can have different shapes and sizes as well. You're looking for really a cultivated pearl. A cultured pearl is farmed. So that's fine. And very, very, very valuable. And we're emulating what would occur within nature. So how and why is a Tahitian pearl so vastly expensive, and why is it considered to be the most valuable on the planet? It's because not just its unique beauty, because it has got a very unique colour. It's kind of like steel blue. It's got a lovely green tone, sometimes flashes of aubergine running through as well. It's not just that colour which makes it so sought after, which is natural, by the way. It's also very, very, very sensitive as a creature. Now, it is the black oyster that actually grows a Tahitian pearl, and incredibly, this pearl actually has to mature for up to 2 years. 2 years before it even starts any cultivating at all, before it's even influenced with any mother of pearl bead or anything like that, for it to start that actually progression of making this pearl. So the black oyster actually has to mature a bit like we do, I suppose, for 2 years. And it also has to grow staggeringly to up to 2 feet in its diameter. So you can imagine the size of this mollusk. Again, it takes a lot to look after these wonderful creatures, to look after them before they can even produce the very gemstones. So then, what happens? Well, a Tahitian pearl will be, or rather the black oyster, will be influenced with what kind of like an alien substance, might be grain of sand. That's what would occur within nature. Within the cultivating process, it tends to be a mother of pearl bead. Tiny bead, not talking big beads, you can't do that. It's a very sensitive creature, it tends to kill them, so it has to be a very tiny bead. The actual mollusk itself will protect itself and put a coating over progressively on this over this mother of pearl bead, and it grows approximately 1 millimeter per year. This is why that the Tahitian pearl actually fetches some of the highest price points in the industry, and I'm talking generally across all of your gemstones, not just across pearls. My own experiences, I've sold Tahitian pearls for 5 figures before in the past, to very wealthy, obviously, collectors and investors in previous establishments that I've worked at, and every bone in my body told me that it would never be a gemstone that would be able to be in the 3 figures. Never even entered into my imagination. Now, at the beginning of December, I believe it was, I had the privilege and honour of launching Tahitian pearls here at Jewellery Maker for the first time in over 5 years. I certainly did not imagine that it would be coming your way in a 6-pack opportunity. Now, please send your text messages in. It's all very well me saying, go on this website, that website, this website, have a look at this jewellery, this establishment, and look at the prices that they actually sell a pearl for. The size is imperative, the quality of the shape, you want it to be spherical, the smoothness of the nacre surface as well. But enter onto the web the measurements that you've got here on your graphics, 11.25 millimeter in that diameter Tahitian pearl. See what prices, and get some text messages coming in. 60777, start your text with JM Studio, because it's all very well and good. I know what this could sell at. I know what it does sell at. But if you actually send in your experiences and share it with everybody else, then you, again, it's highlighting just how incredible this deal is. Now, this is one for, I think you could split amongst maybe beading groups. I'm certainly thinking about my family as well. I've actually bought already some Tahitian pearls, but I'm certainly willing to add to that collection, because I'm thinking my unborn child that's due. I'm certainly wanting to buy a Tahitian pearl for her, myself, my mother, my best friend, my unofficial goddaughter as well. I never imagined that I'd be able to bring Tahitian pearls at prices like this. That certainly wasn't possible. They were always thousands upon thousands of pounds. The bigger the size, the more costly that they are. The more uniform that shape, the more costly they are. The more consistent and smooth that nacre surface is, the more costly that they are. You're getting 6. You can see that gorgeous inky steely blue with elements of aubergine tones, big, sizable half drilled. So use this with your high-end findings. Use this with your rich precious metals. Even if you're watching for the very first time, and I am betting that there are lots and lots and lots of jewellery establishments out there who would get involved and commission their own designs around it. Have a little look elsewhere. We want to hear your text messages. Send us a message in. What can you see? One Tahitian pearl of 11.25 millimeter at elsewhere. This is going to be one of the biggest savings of not just the day, the week, the year. I truly believe of one of the most luxurious gemstones that we bring you here at Jewellery Maker. In fact, can I rephrase that? I do genuinely believe our Tahitian pearls are the most luxurious. Even our diamonds, I mean, they're amazing, but I think the quality that we bring you of Tahitian pearls surpass them in terms of the luxury. Got a text message coming through from Sonia in London. I went to a popular store in Knightsbridge and saw a Tahitian pearl necklace, 16 inches, 8 millimeter to 12 millimeter, 45,000. Thank you so much. Sonia, I probably know that jewellery establishment as well, because I used to deal a lot down in Knightsbridge. Sue in Berkshire found one, undrilled, £129. That's actually really good. That's a really good price, actually. Believe me, each, that's one. You've got 6 here. You've got 6, don't forget, not just the one. How incredible this is. Stuart in Kent found one pair, Okay, set in 18 carat white gold for 6,639. Ouch. That's one. Yeah, in 18 carat gold, don't forget. That is very expensive and costly as well. Now, you should be £239.90 for 6. Look at how many you're getting here. I truly believe our Tahitian pearls are the most luxurious of all our gemstones. It's my personal opinion. However, not $239.90. Coming your way at a star buy price. Half drilled, anything over double figure millimeter measurement is incredible. You've got way over 25% a saving here, 149. We were launching 3 Tahitian pearls at around this price tag, and that was already incredible. Believe me, that's round about what I paid for mine, and I'm absolutely delighted. Listen, I don't resent anybody for getting 6 right here, right now. I'm going to be joining you. They're incredible. That's working out at £89.95 saving. £15 per pearl. 15, 1-5, not 50, 1-5. The most affordable that I've ever seen Tahitian pearls. I beg your pardon, sorry, what am I talking about? £24.99. That's still the most affordable that I've ever seen Tahitian pearls at. Not just here at Jewellery Maker, ever in my entire gemstone professional career. Please get these home. And you know what? Even if you just get them and sell them on straight away as they are, I'm certain that you'll be making a profit straight away. So maybe gemstones are your business. Maybe you're thinking, and this is a good point actually, if you're lucky enough to be able to buy this right now. Not everybody's got £149.95 spare. I totally get that. I understand. We've all got different budgets as well. I certainly do at certain times of the month as well. But if you can get these and then maybe sell them individually to your loved ones. Sell them individually to your loved ones or your nearest and dearest that may be making a little, or as a business if you want, and incorporate a little bit of profit if you want to. I'm not surprised there's lots of you getting involved. I am not in the least bit surprised. Now, they are your half drilled, so you can incorporate these with your gold findings, most definitely. You can incorporate these with sterling silver if you prefer. I myself I've designed my piece now around the Tahitian pearls that I've bought here from Jewellery Maker. I'm thinking right now this could be the most fantastic neckline piece. Can you imagine if you had all 6 in a neckline piece? All the way across the décolletage. Oh! Hollywood stars would wear Tahitian pearls of this size to that quantity. Hollywood stars. Get this home, design something if you're particularly sort of arty or good with a pencil, or if you've got amazing talents as a jewellery maker. I'm not so talented as a jewellery maker, so I'm better at drawing. So this is something that I would personally design myself and then take to one of my contacts or a local jewellery establishment. Agnes, Phyllis, Sharon, Maureen, hello to you. Jamai, hello to you. Oxfordshire, nice to have your company this morning. And what an amazing acquisition. I tell you what, we'll stick to the pearls right now, shall we? And move into the 10-strand pearl opportunity. Kim, how many have you got of those left? Okay, so there's still a chance that I might be able to get that. I've made a piece. I've already got Tahitian pearls, but I want to make, and I'm just imagining a really, all 6 in a neckline piece.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. Yeah.
We're talking about heirloom legacy jewellery here that you hand down to generations, aren't you?
And also, if you have them individually and just slot a pearl either side and have it on a...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This simplicity as well you can go for.
Incredible.
And, yeah, just amazing.
Absolutely incredible. 10 strands of pearls coming up now. Don't bring you 10-strand bundles every single day. Can I twist these? There are only 30 of these in stock. Look at all those different colours. Shapes and sizes, of course, this organic gemstone. You've got gorgeous Paraiba-esque greens and blues, oranges, fuchsias, yellows and pinks. Very summery. If guest designer Jan is watching right now, I know she's going to be straight away on those phone lines. So we have got, and I'm going to lay this across the back of the hand so you can actually see the gemstones a little bit better rather than in the twist. You've got your apricot baroque, which are 8 by 7 millimeters. Then you've actually got just next to the apricot baroque, rice beads, which are 6 by 4. Then you've got your lemon potato pearl, which are 6 by 5 millimeter. Then you've got your light teal, I'm assuming that's these ones here, which are 10 by 9 to 12 by 10 millimeters. You've got your orange, which are 9 by 8. Then you've got another strand of orange. Where are they? Can't even see them. There they are. Underneath, which are 6 by 5 millimeters. You've got your pink, which is 6 by 4 millimeters. You've got another pink, which is just next to them. Can you see that there? 8 by 6. Teal, which is this darker colour, 6 by 7 to 9 by 7. And last but by no means least, you have that lovely yellow as well, which are 9 by 8 millimeters. Beautiful colours and tones.
Caribbean crush.
Oh, it is a Caribbean crush.
Yeah,
it does
with
remind you of something really fruity, doesn't it?
And the ocean as well,
Yeah.
and the sand, and the Hawaiian. It's just got all those lovely colours in there.
Really
hasn't
does. I'm picturing one of those. Is it the Caribbean where they have all the fruit on the head?
it? Yes. They're very, very colourful.
Yeah,
and
really
that's
beautifully
what that one-
colourful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
10-strand opportunity, but there's less than 50 of these available. Should be £71.50 if you'd buy them individually off our own website. However, big savings. I know that guest designers will be getting involved right now because this is a bundle which you don't see every single day. If you think about the logistics of it, not only the fact that we are sort of straight away, there's 10 lines of gemstones gone, and also we take it to a much lower price point, but also the logistics of the fact that our warehouse team have to pick your individual bundle, have to go to 10 different locations, so it's very, very costly for us to bring you bundles like this. Grab it whilst you can, and yeah, over £20 saving. Congratulations, stay where you are, all different shapes and sizes, again going back to sort of your tiara twists, your fascinators, your designs like that. Imagine incorporating just a couple, maybe you would only need about 3 of each or 4 of each of these in a big embellished fabulous hair comb, like our Sheila. I bet you could create something wonderful and fabulous.
I would use that in a fascinator.
Yeah.
I would do something quite, twisty. And,
amazing.
Make maybe a big flower in the middle or something like that.
And if you've got that backing fabric as well, it'll work amazing with that too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Work incredible
absolutely.
with that as well. Time is ticking. Time's flying today, I tell you what. Now we've got more star buys to bring you. Hold on to your hats. I tell you, the reality is, if you're watching Jewellery Maker today and you're not wanting me to tempt you, you're probably watching the wrong show, because we've got so many new ins, so many incredible deals, and we've already had lots of sellouts. So this is without shadow of a doubt going to tease you as well. It's up next. Now, we're venturing down a new kind of journey here at Jewellery Maker, which is fantastic and something that I have actually been endorsing for a long time. Because we produce and offer you such fine high-end gemstones, I've been really saying that we should be grading our gemstones. We should be allowed, as if those of you that tune into me regularly often say I'm not allowed, you'll have heard me say before, I'm not allowed to say the grade of. I've questioned that, and along with lots of my fellow hosts and the management team agree that the quality and the calibre that we actually offer here, I can't understand why we can't verbalise it, quite literally, or haven't been able to verbalise it. Now, things will hopefully change. And it's all actually started from our head office over in Jaipur, an amazing JM team in Jaipur, who have been so inclined by the quality of our Labradorite, and it was Labradorite that actually started this process, that they have taken each individual strand and actually started grading it. Now, this, we're saying, is our A grade. So we're not what you'll actually see is less and less and less labradorite, which actually doesn't have a grading next to it, and more and more and more which does. We're hopefully making it a lot easier for our Jewellery Maker families, new and existing, obviously, to recognise the sheer quality. It's not just us, but I know you all absolutely agree that labradorite that we've been offering for the past, I think over the past 2 years, just seems to be reaching really, really dizzy heights. So the grading we've adopted to indicate the quality straight away. Christina in Essex, I bought and received yesterday an A grade and a AAA grade strand of labradorite. They are fantastic, and I can't stop staring at them. Thank you, Christina, for texting in. And we're hopefully making life a lot easier for our buyers and for our customers and for our new customers as well. This is, and bear with me for those of you that know, because I know many of our existing customers do, a phenomena gemstone, and the grading is referring to the amount of labradescence, how much light is playing, I suppose, across the surface of the gemstone, how much colour spectrum are you going to actually see, how much shimmering tones are you going to see as well. Now within labradorite, you also, if you notice, you get very dark, very, very dark labradorite. You can get some which is a lot softer. Neither are more desirable or more valued than the other. It's that labradescence which produces the quality. But some people prefer the dark, some people prefer the soft. Now this is a little bit of a conundrum, I suppose, because you're actually getting one of the really rare strands right now in the lightish grey, a kind of softer tone, with all of that wonderful labradescence, rather than it be very, very dark and black. So if you prefer the paler colours, then this one is absolutely for you. Gosh, look at the reds. Can we just go, I've just literally, the first one I looked at, look at this. I hope you can see it down the camera. Look, first one I came to, look at that red. First one I came to, and I could do that across the entirety of the strand. Look at the greens there in the centre. Oh, I can't reach it. There we go. Oh, gosh, they're amazing, aren't they? Huge plain rounds. Absolutely huge plain rounds. Look at the pinks coming through as well. You can actually see it from the heart of the gemstone. What I'm loving is the fact that this labradorite is that softer grey as well, more of a silvery sheen rather than the black. Don't get me wrong, I love black labradorite. I love that intensity of colour, but I also love the really softness that you can get within this gorgeous, gorgeous strand. Hold it all out for you so you can actually see all of the quality, and that labradescence is only going to be added to when you get this home. Look.
It's so mystical, isn't it? It's as though the world is spinning round inside it. You know, it's that, you know what I mean? It's got that draw to you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just sort of look inside.
I'm really excited by the fact that our grading system is now come into play, and it's because of the quality that we are offering you right now, and what we have been for the past, really, let's just say, probably conservatively at least the last 12 months. And we've always brought you amazing quality labradorite, don't get me wrong, it just seems to be going to a whole new level. Straight away I've got collectors on those phone lines. I don't blame you, I would be too. They are big, substantial 12mm rounds, so I would personally just be thinking restrand it as it is. Keep it very, very simple with your S-long, because you have got big drill holes in these as well. Team it with pearls. Labradorite in the softer grey looks amazing with pearls as well. Get it home, hold it in your two hands, influence it to natural daylight. That's when you're going to see the excitement of the greens and the pinks and the blues, that adolescence. Now it should be coming your way at $17.95, should be. However, not today. For some of the biggest rounds. $14.95 only. Get it as soon as you possibly can. Absolutely incredible quality that you're getting here, and that soft colour. And I get it. Some people prefer the very dark Some people prefer it to have that really intensity of colour. Some people like to have the variation of those two tones. I'm going to hold it out on the sort of across your screen so you can actually see every single one of those gorgeous gemstones. Again, tons of you with me, brand new in, never been on your screens previously before. Stay where you are and make those confirmations as soon as you can. I don't often get plain round, Sheila, do we?
No, absolutely not. And they're just perfection, aren't they?
I love that delicacy. It's more of a velvety silver, isn't it?
And you can put any gemstone with that.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
Yeah. The black onyx earlier on, that connector, would be fantastic with these. Well done. Again, check out as soon as you can. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, and straight into your next brand new in, straight into your next gorgeous star buy. This is a lot of lapis lazuli. Martha was drawn to this earlier on. When she came into the studio, she went straight actually for the lapis lazuli.
I do love, I've always, a necklace I made in very, very early days, it was lapis lazuli and silver, and it's one of my favourites because it's so Grecian, it's so classy as well, and I think that particular strand is absolutely stunning.
Do you know, when you think about lapis lazuli, it is that real intense Arabian blue.
It is, yes.
And that is that perfect natural blue. It's not dyed. This is all Mother Nature's incredible doing. And of course, the pyrite flashes across the surface of the gemstone. Incredible quality here. I like the fact that in some of them you've got the lighter and darker tones, but also you want that definite blue. I can't remember I've brought you lapis lazuli recently. I did yesterday, but it was actually dyed. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. The majority of the world's lapis lazuli is actually dyed to encourage those blues. This is natural, and that's what we're longing for. Picture sort of the most amazing Arabian Nights. I always think of Aladdin when I see this gemstone. I see Aladdin and Princess Jasmine on their carpet, their magic carpet.
I think gold goes so well with labradorite.
It does, it really does. It's a very majestic gemstone.
Yeah, it is.
And totally natural, which is exceedingly rare. From the original location of source, top drilled so they can be suspended, perfect for your solitaire rings with that glimmer, that flash of gold. 22 centimetres, but absolutely stacked on there. So perfect that you've got the different sizes, but also it's opening up opportunities for your rings, your bracelets, your earrings, your pendants as well, because they are sizable enough to be pendants, aren't they? Pick your favourite. Just look at one. Choose your favourite. Well, it's hard, isn't it? It should be $17.95 for natural lapis lazuli. Instead, today we're bringing you this introductory opportunity. The best time to buy is the first time, at $12.95. That's what we're talking about. We want to. Let me just briefly talk about that for a second. Why is the first time the best time to buy with us here at Jewellery Maker? Every time that an item appears on air, it's obviously costing us money. It's very expensive to be broadcasting live. So therefore, we will bring it to you at one of those on and gone unmissable opportunities. And again, so many of you getting involved. Look at that consistency of colour. This is my favourite. It's not the biggest. It's not the big, and actually has probably some of the least of the pyrite inclusions, but I just love that intensity of colour, don't you?
It's a royal. It's really. I don't think you can get anything as rich as that.
You can't. Hence why we've loved it for so many thousands of years. I need to move on. There's more to bring you, more incredible deals to bring you as well. Stay where you are. Just because I have, it doesn't mean that you've missed out on this opportunity. Moving on to box. Oh, is this that? Right, I know about this. I know an awful lot about this. Because on my notes, this says, let me just find it, Kim. What number is it, Kim? It says, fan the flames. And I know that you are planning something very exciting with fire opal. I don't want to give the name away, but don't go anywhere because it's up next. Okay. Forgive me for the delay there. I was just hang on a second. Can we just confirm that we're about to do this now? This is a natural gemstone. Earlier on in the show, for those of you that weren't with me, I was talking about coloured gemstones, natural opal rather, and how it rarely occurs. Usually it tends to be dyed or impregnated in some way, shape or form to bring out those intensities. And I can remember clear as day a collection, a showcase that I was doing, hugely popular, because you don't sacrifice play of colour when it comes to your coloured opal. You're still going to see that within the gemstone, and even more so in my opinion with fire opal, but you do get like burning embers of a fire, really wonderful warming hot colours. Now fire opal can come from a few different locations. Mexican fire opal, very well known. USA fire opal as well. It's not the country of origin which determines the colour, the price, sorry. It is actually the transparency of the gemstone. So a little bit like Ethiopian opal, you want it to be semi-translucent so that you can see play of colour not just across the surface but right into the heart of the gemstone. And this is what I am referring to. So you'll have, we describe them as sort of your strawberries, your oranges, your honey colours, but the semi-translucency, it won't be completely translucent like, or rather clarity like a diamond would be. But look how you can actually see into the heart. I mean, this is some of the finest fire opal that we have, with all of those wonderful spectrums of colours. This is from Mexico, and as I said, you can get it from different locations around the world. Absolutely iconic. If you've ever been to Mexico, maybe on a cruise or on holiday, you know the prices that they do command for fire opal. It can be hugely considered. I guess it is something that we instantaneously associate to this country because it has got that sort of chilly, hot, fiery personality behind it. But the colours with that semi-translucency is ultimately what we aspire to. Now, you're not just getting the one strand. I'm about to bring you two strands of this wonderful consistent quality, semi-translucency, play of colour from the outside right the way through to the very, very core. All faceted rondelles, so you could easily colour match these. You could separate those colours if you prefer, or leave them as they are. 35 carats on the one strand and 45 carats on the other. And in total you've got 51 centimetres approximately of fire opal, which is going to go a long, 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 long way. Again, those of you that have been fortunate enough to travel to this country of origin will know exactly how much they command for this gemstone. It is similar to sort of your Larimar in a sense that Larimar, if you go to the Dominican Republic or the Caribbean, then they tend to elevate the price tags, making the most of the tourist industry. And I understand that. I totally and utterly get that. But within each jewellery establishment, high-end jewellery establishments, fire opal, its play of colour, yes, absolutely key. But if you team that with semi-translucency, then it's a price point which a gemstone rather, which can command four-figure prices and then some. Myself, I've actually brought this gemstone at four-figure price tags and then some. It is a star buy, and it's a star buy for a very, very, very good reason, because we're bringing you that exceptional quality. We've recognised the beauty of the gemstones, but also recognised, or negotiated I should say, with our wonderful management team, that we can bring you a one-off, grab it whilst you can, fan the flames star buy opportunity. It should be, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, £49.90 for two strands of fire opal of this quality. Not £49.90 today. We're bringing you both £20, give or take, back in your pocket, because it's £29.95. You have got over 50 centimetres of genuine faceted fire opal with that semi-translucency. That is like me bringing you a quad A Tanzanite, basically, in terms of its grade. That's like me bringing you a D-colourless diamond or a VVSI graded diamond, you know, in terms of its clarity. That's the best way of me describing it. That's like me bringing you, think of other grading systems that we can actually use in comparison. It's the finest of the finest. When we're looking at that, how the light actually gets through the course of the gemstone. You don't just want the play of colour across the surface, you want it all the way into the very heart as well. Already, hello Dawn, Vivian, Jackie, Michelle, Claire, another Vivian, hello to you. Vivian in Hampshire, I've got Vivian in Cheshire there as well. Isabel in Angus, nice to be with you. Nottinghamshire, London, nice to have your company. I've got Mid Glamorgan on those phone lines. That's less than £15 per strand of natural fire opal from probably one of the most infamous locations of source. And again, it's that you get that variation of colour, excuse me, but you also get that lovely translucency as well. Well done. Stay where you are. Check out though as soon as you possibly can. Gosh, it's busy today, Kimbo. And we've shoehorned. Let's start again. Shoehorned. How many star buys have you squeezed in today? Whew. Wow, 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 wow. Are we about to move into ruby cabochons? Oh, okay then. Oh my goodness, all right then. Did I drop something then? Sorry. Oh, did I drop my claw? The claw. Can I get it, Lauren? Yeah, is that all right? Sorry, my lovely. Typical, I throw it on the floor just when I need it. Here's our lovely Lauren, everyone. She's a good one, and she's used to me dropping things. You don't have to hide. There she is. There she is. Are these the biggest rubies that we have in cabochons ever? I'm going to go as far as saying probably. Let me pick out... Ooh, I'm not even going to pick out the biggest one. But I am. Do you know, I've asked Lauren for the claw. I don't know if it'll fit, Lauren. Oh, yeah, just about. Just about. Now, beautiful shapes. All absolutely individual. Totally and utterly natural ruby. Oh, look at the intensity of colours as well. Checkerboard faceted as well. I love this. It's kind of like a kidney shape, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
You can turn it that way if you wanted to, across the décolleté.
Beautiful. Some nice wire wrapping around.
Yeah, wonderful gold and silver wire wrapping.
Yes.
But look at how many you're getting here. I'm just holding one. The quality of the colour and all of these, I've just tilted them over and then, can you see all of those?
Oh my goodness.
All of those amazing rubies. I'm going to tip them out because this is like a parcel, an individual parcel of gemstones, isn't it? Natural, not fissure filled. This gemstone naturally, or ruby, tends to form with cracks and crevices within the gemstone. Usually those cracks and crevices will actually need or command fissure filling with some glass-like resin that will enhance the stability of the gemstone and certainly enhance the consistency of the colour. It didn't need that encouragement whatsoever. You can see the fluidity of colour actually, and also you can certainly see the internal silks of this gemstone. 128 carats of your faceted ruby in different shapes. I've got here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You might have 12, 14. You might have 8. It's the carat weight we guarantee. Coming your way, the king of gemstones at £50 for every single one of those. That's £5 each. I mean, we're talking about a gemstone which is recently actually has broken the records in terms of the most expensive priced coloured gemstones sold at auctions. Millions of pounds, literally 19 million. A wonderful cushion cut ruby actually sold 19 million. So I mean it wasn't 128 carats. I'm not saying that this is valued at 19 million, of course I'm not. There's different degrees of quality, etc., and it was absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. But very few people have got a cool 19 million that they can just sort of splash out on one individual gemstone, or more to the point, would want to. Because you know what, even if I did have that disposable income, I don't know if I would spend it on one individual gemstone. Not one.
Not one, no,
Not one. I mean, I
definitely
like
not.
my jewellery, so I like to mix and match my jewellery. So one, I would literally be saying, I'm never taking this off. Ever. Ever. I would make sure that... It's never going to happen, is it? Well done to those of you that are already on those phone lines. And July babies, this is your very birthstone. So you have certainly got one of the most royally adorned, certainly one of the most highly priced and valued, and very rare that it is totally and utterly natural. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Stay where you are on those phone lines. £50 only for 10 individual cabochons. You might get 12, 14. Like I said, it's 128 carats, we guarantee. Busy, 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 busy. Again, my call screen, it's delayed, but we're busy, aren't we, Kim? So busy. Do stay where you are on those phone lines. Okay. I'm going to stick to the cabochons if I can. If you got the foundation bundle earlier, this is perfect.
I was just about to say, yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And also the beads, because they're ideal for going round a
Well, funny you
cabochon.
should say that. We're recapping those in a bit.
Well, there you go.
Sheila.
Funny I should say that.
But let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
No, no, no.
Because we've got to bring you the Tiger's Eye cabochons. The OMG. Oh my goodness, these are incredible. Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, where do we start? Look at all of them that you're getting. All different shapes and sizes. 758 carats of your Tiger's Eye. Dial now though, because it's again, so many people getting involved. I've never seen Tiger's Eye of this size and a pack of this size either.
I mean, they are absolutely stunning, aren't they? And I think with your summer sort of craft fairs coming on, it's the time to get something
well,
like
we
this.
recognise, don't we? We recognise that it's a beautiful, genuine... Look at that chatoyancy.
Look,
Oh.
Exactly. That is exquisite.
I'm trying to show you as many as I possibly can.
And they're all so individual, aren't they? They're all so different.
I'm not necessarily picking up the biggest ones or anything like that. Oh... Look. Absolutely. We've only got 32. Look at that chatoyancy.
You'll have those for long, I don't
No,
think.
they're going to sell out without shadow of a doubt. 758 carats in total. You've got different thicknesses, you've got different dimensions and lengths and widths. The price point, Kim is saying, is absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, it's actually absurd.
We haven't used that word yet today.
I think I have once. $14.95. Can I just try my best to tilt these forward so you can actually see just how many? And the quality and how consistent that quality is.
So how many are there, Al?
Oh gosh, I couldn't count them, I don't think, before it even sells out.
So about
Check out. So, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's 18 here.
So that's is that about 80p? That is ludicrous, isn't it? 80p each.
Incredible.
Ludicrous, but incredible for customers.
Absolutely, I'm amazed. And even if you don't, even if you don't wire wrap, you can still use this with your backing, foundation that we had earlier.
And then sew some
glue
beads.
that on. Use your E6000.
Yeah.
Sew some of your seed beads around it as well. Yeah, absolutely. Very easy to get into cabochon working as well when you use that backing foundation. Beverly, Merseyside, Essex, Yvonne, Lee, Hilda, 5.
That's 80p each, is it? Something like
I know.
that.
Sheila can't get over that.
I can't, no.
We're going to have to, literally they're selling out, so we have to be really, really, really quick. Janet, Beverly, Chantal, Tina, Adria, I can't read everyone's names. It's literally going to be an on and gone opportunity. On and gone. Wow. Whilst our contact centre catches their breath, this is a recap. These have been on previously today. Those of you that just managed to walk through the door, if you're thinking, huh? Seed beads, tubes, love them, love them, love them. You're not alone. I actually think these could have been one of our products of the year, along with our Eslon, along with, well, various. I could go on, couldn't I? But they go such a long way. They are perfect, perfect, perfect with that tiger's eye. If you got the backing foundation earlier on, fantastic, you are away. First time ever that I've actually seen them in all of the different colours. What was that then, Kimbo? The gold, the rose gold and the antique colour you think would be amazing with the tiger's eye. Yeah, I totally agree. I'd still use the silver with them as well. I think the silver would look incredible. Now, this is ahead of a launch on Sunday with the lovely Sarah Elvin, who might be watching right now. I don't know. I saw on Facebook that she's been promoting it as well. Fantastic. We're doing exactly the same. Great minds think alike. It is her French beading DVD or seed bead DVD, which is coming on Sunday the 13th of March. It uses no gemstones. You can use gemstones if you want to, but it's all about the tubes. Now, if you wait until Sunday, then actually, well, firstly, our stock levels are they're gonna go within minutes, without shadow of a doubt. Already a big proportion of the quantity is already gone. Now, these are 4mm size. And you've got 600 in the tubes of the silver, the rose and the yellow, and 700 in the antique colour as well. So in total, there's 2,500 individual beads. They also are amazing for making your gemstones go that little bit further. You can create just simple stretchy bracelets out of these.
The hole as well is a very generous
yeah,
hole,
the hole
so
is
you
substantial.
can crisscross through it quite
Absolutely,
a few times.
you can braid through it, macrame through it, you can kumihimo through it, you can use these on
Wire
leather, wire, absolutely, yes, even your 1.25mm gauge wire. Already tons of you on those phone lines. First time ever I've brought you the tubes with all four colours like this. First time ever, and they always sell out on your screens. Please don't let the tube deceive you, because to a certain degree, if I just pick one of these up, I'll pick up the silver one, you can actually see the circumference and the dimensions of them. It's a large area, and try and just quickly calculate just how many cover that one area. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, approximately 20 probably, and that's just one layer, and look at how many layers you actually get in a tube. So they go on and on and on and on and on. It is a recap though, super busy. Go with all of our findings, because obviously you've got the rose gold, the yellow gold, the silver and the antique. We do the equivalent findings colours. It should be coming your way today at £59.80. However, because it is ahead of the launch, if you use our premium delivery service, then you can get these home by Sunday, so you can be creating through the show with Sarah Elvin herself. Then you're going to get these today, and I do mean genuinely today. I don't know if these are going to be available come the end of the show. If you're watching on the recaps, then obviously give it a try. £39.95. That is a third off each tube, because normally they're about it's less than £10 per tube. Usually they're what, £15? £14.95 each. So you've got £5 off each tube. Fantastic savings, of course. One of the most substantial savings that we have brought you throughout the course of the day. And again, very, very, very versatile. What I love about them as well, they're gents and they're ladies, aren't they? That, it's across both sexes. Unisex, absolutely. I think it's age appropriate.
It is, yeah. They are a wonderful, wonderful asset to your jewellery making.
Absolutely.
They really, really are.
Well, think about the bundle that we had earlier on, Sheila. The hair combs that we had earlier on, and the fascinators and the Alice bands. They'd look amazing wire wrapped.
Yeah, they would. They would.
And you could easily incorporate them with that.
You could make a flower with them,
Yeah.
like Sarah's showing on her DVD.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Fabulous.
They are fabulous.
And
I love them.
you will love the pieces that Sarah's created. I can remember seeing them for the first time. Can you, Kim? And we were like, wow, that's incredible. No gemstones whatsoever. It was all about the luster across the metals themselves. Mix them up if you wanted to, or just do specifically silver, rose, or yellow gold pieces. or your antique. Again, lots of you getting involved. Now, it's no way near over yet. I'm still with you for another hour. We have got coming up Zavarite Garnet after this break. If ever there was a reason to tune in on the web, for those of you that watch with us on Freeview, tune in on the web, all the W's at JewelleryMaker.com. And I've also got incredible aquamarine as well, so don't go anywhere. Plus more for the wonderful Sheila after this.